Best behavior.
And we're live.
No more racial slurs.
Yeah, Gareth.
After the first minute, right? What is it? What does the algorithm say?
No
You stop
swearing.
listening?
I don't know. I've never paid any attention.
Garrett doesn't care.
It's not my channel.
Gareth likes to swear right away as soon as it starts.
Yeah.
I'm used to it from doing streams with Jane. Jesus, that's fucking 5-10 minutes in. It's like,
I'll say poop.
yeah, we're not getting monetized ever.
With that, welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging out and coming by and visiting. It's my birthday stream, and as I mentioned in the post, I wanted to have a bunch of cool people here. We have to my left, we have Rob's Vintage Video. We have under him, we have Gareth Video Tasties, and right under me, we got Marty the Trash Picture Show. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. This is the second year that y'all are actually third, something like that.
Feels like it.
I'm getting old. I forget in my old age at this point.
Look, you like a puppet.
What is he doing?
No, but thanks so much, guys, for coming and hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. It's one of those things where, I just wanted to, years past, I just want to get together with, my buddies and hang out and stuff and do a stream and just get into some craziness, and we started off with the laughs. So I'm going to go through, we have a couple people that messaged earlier. We had Al King himself, Don. He messaged earlier today. Thank you so much, brother, for coming and messaging. Hopefully you can stop by later. And we got Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan, thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you so much for the birthday wishes, good sir. We also got our brother from down under, Ginger Ninja, stopping by to say happy birthday. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for coming by. We also got Mr. Dan saying a motley international crew. I'm not as talented as these guys or Motley Crew, but for that matter.
I don't know. You're probably a lot more talented than Vince Neil these days.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard not to be more talented, to be honest.
A fucking corpse is probably more talented.
So I guess who would you say is more talented at this point? Vince Neil or Axl Rose?
I knew you were going to say that. I still go with Axl because at least Axl's still running from one side of the stage to the next.
Corey Feldman.
Oh.
Jesus. Fucking. With or without the angels, guys? With or without the angels?
Well, the angels, obviously.
Yes. Which version of the angels?
Oh, yeah, that too.
The ones that aren't suing him.
Poor Corey.
See, Rob was the only one
that's
laugh.
Corey. Not fair to laugh at Corey like that. Okay.
Well, you're lucky enough to get the signed Goonies tape.
He's had a rough road. Come on.
Allegedly.
I guess.
Now, can I read my manifesto or not?
Yes.
No.
Well, actually, before you do that,
pages.
Before you do that,
Okay.
Jim says, "Did someone say craziness?" Well, hey, I'm here. How's it
There he
going,
is.
everyone in the panel, and especially happy birthday, boy, Larry. I hope to join you soon. Yes, thank you so much, Jim. Thanks so much. Really, really
I believe
appreciate
he's
it,
a
brother.
rat bastard. He referred to people.
That's just Corey. That's just Boogie.
That is true.
We got hey Don, thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you and the birthday wishes. Tell Little Taco I said hi. Thank you so much. We got the captain up in here. Captain, thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. He was just over on Garrett's channel.
And then he ditched out on me right at the end.
And now, so in case y'all missed it, the list has gotten longer. He doesn't just hate Cher; he hates Sally Field too. So,
Jesus.
Oh boy,
be
he must have been.
careful. Be careful, guys. Do not mention either one of those.
I'm gonna have to catch the replay. I didn't get to see it, but it sounds like he was in a mood.
Didn't like any of the films.
Well, that Belushi or the Jim Belushi one. Jim? No.
Yeah.
John Belushi.
Continental Divide.
Yeah, the John Belushi one. I was like, I had never heard of that. I was like, man. We got Queen Mayanne here saying hello. And happy birthday, my brother from another mother. Thank you so much, Queen Mayanne. Thank you so much for coming by. We got Papa Goss stopping by. Happy birthday to the man, the myth, the legend, and the Larry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother.
Pop.
We got Big Tony saying happy birthday. Thanks, Big Tony. Thanks for stopping by. And I guess with that, I'm going to share a couple things before we move on. Well, first, Gareth, do you want to do your manifesto?
I got time tonight. Plus the Irish contingent's here, so they might get offended.
What?
And
That's not nice.
Fuck it, sure. You know, you might. Yeah, if you smell diesel underneath your car, just the ignition is grand. Just turn it a couple of times.
Turning it when it fails to start. Yeah. Okay.
If it doesn't work on the first try, just jiggle it a bit.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
That's right. I'll get someone else to start my car for me these days.
The neighbor that you don't like.
Yeah. Be a lamb.
I have a feeling that he might fall for a banana in a tailpipe, Marty.
Oh, that's an easy one, isn't it?
Yeah, you might fall for that one, Gareth.
And the sugar in the gas tank.
Especially if he distracts you with like a tuna salad sandwich or something. He could definitely get you with that one.
So it looks like there's some hate going on for Vince Neil here. Larry's beard is more talented than Vince Neil.
You can't call it hate because it's more like just the truth.
Yeah, I think you could probably easily count the people who like Vince Neil more than the people who actually fucking hate the dude at this stage.
Like Vince Neil, and Vince Neil.
Yeah. Like,
even
if you used to like Vince Neil, you probably don't want to see him anymore.
Yeah, true. Papa Gaza is saying Vince Neil is running from one drive-through to the next. Oh man, that's great. Yeah, all the hate for Vince Neil, man. It's funny. So with that, I did want to share something that Marty made for me earlier, and this was actually pretty cool. I was not expecting this. He made me a card. Happy birthday, and come on. You know, we got the Blade Runner, Deckard's blaster, we got Han Solo's blaster, we got Garrett's favorite, the pulse rifle, and then we got of course, RoboCop's gun. I mean, come on. And we also got the Stormtrooper gun, but that never hits, on target or anything.
But it looks cool.
A wonky sight.
But it looks cool.
It does.
Be honest with you, when I see the Stormtrooper gun and the Han Solo gun there, like, it makes me feel like a kid because like I can see them as plastic toys that I used to have when I had all that Star Wars shit when I was younger.
That or when you were emptying out the vacuum cleaner because they got fucking from the fucking Kenner figure. It's like shit.
The one that what's interesting is I remember the Han Solo blaster. Like, I don't know if y'all remember this. There was like an orange version of it at some point. I was like, I had that one for a little bit, and I don't even remember what happened to it. But yeah, it's like I always remember every time I see that, even when he's about to, spoiler alert, he shot first. Like I always like remember the orange gun, and I was like, man, that's crazy. So thank you very much, Marty. That's really cool. I really enjoyed that. Yep, no problem.
No, I like making stuff like that, and fucking no AI. I don't like using AI or any of that stuff. So I cobbled it together. I looked for the individual images and just render them into PNGs and put your logo in the center. So I'm happy with the way it turned out.
Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that you put the Deckard's blaster in there. I mean, like,
oh yeah, you're a Blade Runner fan. That had to go in there, dude.
Thanks so much, man. I have another something that I'll share here in a bit. So I'm gonna get back to the chat real quick. Oh, here we go.
She's saying happy birthday, Larry.
Oh, there you go.
Except the pen doesn't show up.
You can hardly see it. She's saying something. She's definitely saying something.
Saying something.
Big Tony says, I'm going to an indie wrestling show and I'm up to, oh, wow, 2020 already? Dang, that's good, man. That's good. Keep cranking them out. Michael Myers is here. Thank you so much for stopping by, saying happy birthday.
Always lurking somewhere.
We also got Mr. Senior Bones. Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much.
Mr. Bones.
Damn Bones.
Now, I'm not sure who this is directed to, but Michael Myers has said, go ahead and take those bananas.
You go ahead and take those bananas.
And then anyone with a beard is more talented than Vince Neils. See?
Yeah.
This whole stream is going to be like hatred towards Vince Neils. Oh, that's great. No, again, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate you guys. And everybody in the chat as well. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out. I just wanted to kind of just hang out with everybody and, just kind of see like what everybody's been up to. I know VT, you've been busy with all the chart shows and everything and the chat and the live streams coming up. And I need to go back and check out that the thing with Ian, the director, the thing expanded. Yeah, I need to go back and check that out. I really want to just kind of sit and not be bothered by anybody, just watch it. So I can't wait to check it out. And that Bill Duke one was, that was a great get. That was an awesome.
That was fucking that kicked ass, man.
Surprised me when he turned up.
He's like, why don't you get him to come tonight?
What? Hang on.
Y'all are buddies. You have his cell phone number.
It's always nice to see, like when like he did an interview. I can't remember his name now, but the dude there that was in the Terminator, one of the punks at the beginning.
Oh, Brian Thompson.
Oh yeah.
I always forget his name, but when you did that interview, it's always cool to see them be cool. You know what I mean? And
in his kitchen
want to talk and be all right, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, they haven't turned into prima donnas or let fame go to their head. Like they're still like fairly grounded.
And he wasn't just yelling pig.
Unfortunately not. It would have been good.
But even Bill Duke there, he was he was joking around. You can tell he was eager to talk and have a good time and everything.
Oh man, here we go.
Give me a minute.
Turn you into a goddamn sexual tyrannosaur, just like me. I need to make an intro like that or something, or like an outro like of that. That'd be absolutely nuts, man. And then Marty, that figure, the Dracula, man, that looks really cool.
Again, that's I probably have no content for my channel if it wasn't for Jen. Jen sent me a bunch of stuff for Valentine's Day. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And she's like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, I do worry about it because when you move over here, I'm going to have no fucking place to put your stuff because you have shit. But no, it's a kick-ass Dracula. I like the Marvel Dracula. I like the Carpathian Knight design. It's pretty cool. And I got some cool photos and stuff.
Now you mentioned your least favorite was a dude from
Play Trinity. Dominic. What?
Now I had a question for you, and I was waiting. I didn't comment on your video because I wanted to ask you here: who's worse, him or the Dracula from Van Helsing?
I like Richard Roxenbury. I think he's fun in that. At least there's some fucking personality. Dominic Purcell's fucking Hot Topic fucking Dracula is just such a non-fucking entity. I'm like, whatever about sucking blood, you're sucking life out of this fucking movie, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What about Gareth and Rob? Who's your least favorite Dracula?
Well, nice. What was it? Gerard Butler did one in 2000, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But Jared Butler's one is fun though.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Then the sequels have Rutger Hauer, I think, as Dracula.
Yeah, and
as old man Dracula.
was it?
So-
And Jason Scott Lee is in one of those, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
he's
think
a
so.
priest.
Mhm.
Huh.
What about you, Rob?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't think I really have. I don't think I have a one that I don't like. I enjoy them all.
Even the Blade,
maybe
Trinity?
Eh?
Even the Blade Trinity one?
Yeah, well, I don't like Blade Trinity at all. I don't even remember that movie. I think I took it out of my head. Even though Ryan Reynolds is in it as a Canadian dude, and that's the one he's in, right?
Yeah.
He plays Hannibal King.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that movie. I think I saw it once, and that's rare. The Blade. I saw Blade 1 and 2 like probably 10 times each.
Do me a favor, guys. Go back and watch it near the end where fucking he's on Blade's on the fucking autopsy table, right? They had to he got in a fight with the director. He wouldn't open his eyes, so they had to digitally open his eyes, and it's so fucking bad. Wesley Snipes would not open his eyes, so it's basically they had to fucking CG his eyes open, and it just looks so shit.
And if you don't see his face, it's a stand-in.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I remember.
hearing that.
I just took a quick look at it. I remember that shit now. Yeah. That's pretty shitty.
PTSD. Rob's getting PTSD. Why did you tell?
Yeah, now it's come back.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah.
So
yeah,
now
I guess it would have to be that one.
So with that being said, for Blade Trinity, like, do you think Triple H would have made a better Dracula compared to that other guy?
I think fucking Sally Field might have made a better fucking Dracula.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh man.
But the woman from Wicked's playing it in the West End over here, I think.
Oh really?
The black bald woman, yeah, she's playing Dracula, or is it Jesus, or both, or something in the theater.
Huh. Interesting. I didn't know about that. That's interesting. My least favorite is a toss up between, you know, Hot Topic Dracula and the Dracula from Van Helsing. Actually, no, yeah, between those two, because I didn't like Dracula from Abigail. I felt like I don't know, he wasn't too threatening. I don't know.
I guess we had Nicolas Cage as Dracula as well a couple of years ago.
Oh, but
I
love
like
that
that, man.
He was fun. That was fun.
He was good. The rest of the film wasn't. I like his flashbacks.
Yeah. Where I like where they showed the old film, like where they from like the original the Bela Lugosi one. I like that little like nod to those and the flashbacks of him doing stuff. Like that was really, really cool.
And he looked really good too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, Larry, if you get a chance, there's a really good BBC miniseries that kind of really went in depth with Dracula, and it's funny as well. There's this bit where he's trying to break into an abbey to kill fucking Jonathan Harker. He's trying to kill Jonathan Harker, and he's at the gates, and the nuns are all there with stakes, and he's like, "Ladies, please, I'm undead. I'm not unreasonable." I just love that fucking line. It's just a fucking cool line.
How old is this?
Oh,
80s, is it? I can't remember. Is it earlier than that?
No. This came out.
Oh, the recent one. Oh, yeah. I know
it was in. It was in 3 parts. One episode was kind of the Jonathan Harker. The second one was the Demeter, and the third one was set in modern day London. It was pretty cool.
Right.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll have to look it up and see if it's streaming anywhere. So away from the Dracula talk for a second, I'm gonna get back to the chat because I see some more hate for Vince Neil. The local bakery loves Vince Neil.
How dare they?
And looks we got somebody backstage as well. So let's go ahead and bring out Pickle.
I'm a pickle, Larry. A pickle.
Hey Jim, thanks for stopping by, good sir. Thanks
Happy
for hanging
birthday,
out with us.
buddy. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey.
Hello.
Thanks so much. Thanks for coming by.
Hey, no problem. I had to stop by and wish you a happy birthday. I don't know how long I can stay though. So.
No worries. I know, I know it's pretty late for Marty and for Gareth as well. So I know they're gonna have to head out here soon. So no, thanks for coming by and hanging out for a little bit. Join in the Vince Neil hate.
Yeah, there's plenty of that to go around.
Sure is.
And apparently Sally Field would have been spectacular as Dracula.
Has she ever played a bad guy?
I'm sorry?
Has she ever played a bad guy, Sally Field?
Uh,
Yeah, in Mrs. Doubtfire, she was a bit of a cunt.
I was gonna say
She's a bitch, but
she was a Bond girl. If you want to look at it like that, she was a Bond girl in that one. I still don't. I made the comment earlier on your stream, Gareth. It's like I don't buy her as a her and Bond, hooking up after that. Like I'm like, no.
Yeah, he's had Christmas Jones and all sorts of.
Dr. Christmas Jones. Oh my God.
She looks like Lara Croft and is a nuclear scientist. What more do you want?
Yeah, nuclear physicist.
Physicist, sorry, yeah. I'd upset her saying that if I said it wrong.
Yeah.
She was on the
top. I buy. I mean that I get, but yeah. Christmas.
Sally Field was on the run and from the cops and everything, and Smoking the Bandit.
Oh yes,
This is true.
True.
Against the law in that one.
Was she really a villain though?
Well, I mean, she was running from the cops, as opposed probably.
Yeah,
supposed
she's
to get.
doing illegal stuff. Is that a villain?
Well, if you own the textile factory, she was the villain in Norma Ray. Fuck that unionizing bitch.
Oh man, that's great. Oh man. Good times. No, what about you, Jim? Who's your least favorite Dracula?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's only been 100.
Least favorite. Leslie Nielsen.
Oh,
Really?
heresy! Jesus.
Yes. As much as I love Leslie Nielsen and I adore Mel Brooks, I hate that fucking movie. So yeah, I gotta go with Leslie Nielsen.
I mean, really? I mean, it's definitely not Mel Brooks' best, but I mean, what's his name? Janusz. I love his character in that.
Peter McNeil.
Peter McNeil. He's great in that.
See, I'm of the opinion, and it's a minority opinion, but I'm of the opinion that the last great Mel Brooks movie was Spaceballs, and even that is pushing it.
Really?
Yeah, and I love Spaceballs. Don't get me wrong. Okay,
Wow.
but I wouldn't put it in the same category as say Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's different.
Or sorry, my European friends, Blazing Saddles, because I have yet to meet anybody in Europe who likes Blazing Saddles. Everybody,
what
Blazing
shit.
Saddles.
I like Blazing Saddles. I know Jeff doesn't.
Everybody I talk to is like that.
I've
movie
seen,
sucks.
so many times way back when.
Oh man,
Like Robin
Man,
Hood. I don't like Robin Hood either, and everybody gives me
Really?
shit about it.
I'm not the
Robin
biggest fan of
Hood's
that.
great as well. That's
I have a mole.
Again, there's moments in all of his movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to me, Spaceballs was like the last one that was funny throughout.
Unless you
And
count
I still wouldn't put that. I mean, even History of the World, I think, is better than Spaceballs. But that's own personal taste. So
you got
that one I haven't seen in forever. I have to go back and watch that one.
it's good to be the king.
I love the dance number, the Inquisition.
Dude,
I
I could sing that entire fucking song word for word. My wife gets upset with me because I'll just out of nowhere will just be like, they grabbed me by the scrotum and started playing ping pong with my balls.
All right, Jim. So I'm gonna put you on full screen so you can sing the whole song for everybody.
No,
in the chat.
Oh, there you go. How long we got?
You know
Copyright
why?
issues.
Because you'd have a copyright strike,
Yeah,
and I don't
that's
want to
what you
do that
did.
to you, Larry.
Oh, okay.
It'll be taken down.
Yeah, I'll start singing a different song. You won't like it. And now here's Jim doing nothing but Vince Neil tunes.
please don't.
Probably better than Vince Neil.
I wouldn't count on it. There's a reason why I play the drums, because I can't carry a tune in a bucket. So.
Have you heard Vince Neil lately?
Dude, I heard Vince Neil 20 years ago, and he was pretty bad then. So, yeah.
Oh, man, that's great. So let's go back to the chat real quick. Man saying hit the like button for the birthday boy. Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
Got Saberlight Gaming. Hey, buddy, thanks for stopping by and coming by and hanging out, man. Thanks so much. Hadn't seen you in a while. If y'all haven't checked out Saberlight, he does a lot of cool like horror game streams and stuff like that. So check that out. And after this, once this is over, I'm gonna put everybody's YouTube in the chat to have y'all go and check out everybody's channel that joins here tonight. So again, guys, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out. I really, really appreciate y'all popping in and stuff like that. We got Michael Myers saying Argento's Dracula is easily the worst one I have ever seen. Not necessarily Dracula, just the movie.
It's shite. Dracula turns into a praying mantis and eats someone's fucking head. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Now, when you say Dracula, are you saying strictly the character Dracula or vampires in general?
No, just
Dracula.
Just Dracula.
Just Dracula. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was struggling because, again, I've seen 1,000 vampires and some of them have been pretty bad. But
like Twilight.
Not too many Dracula movies, though,
Yeah, it'd be a tougher question if you were saying vampires because there's a lot of bad vampires.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, I mean, easily I'd probably say like Twilight for me.
I won't bring myself to watch a moment of that.
I've only seen the first one when it came out.
I've never
heard
seen
that the
any of them.
vampires walk around in the daylight and they glow or they
as soon as he started sparkling, I thought, nope, done.
Yep, that's when I was like, fuck right the hell out. Yeah.
Oh man. That's nuts.
I would rather watch George Hamilton and Love at First Bite. Which I own, by the way.
Oh,
than a Twilight movie.
I think, Rob, didn't you say it best? How was there a vampire with a tan or something like that?
Yeah, that's the comedy of it, man. It's like you get the tannest guy to play a Dracula. It's you don't even have to say anything. You just stand there. You see the tannest guy you ever seen. You're gonna laugh your ass off.
Come to think of it, I would rather watch George Hamilton and Zorro the Gay Blade than anything in fucking Twilight.
Oh man!
And that movie's pretty bad. You've never seen that one. I'm sure Garrett's seen that one.
I have. It's got my name in the title, so.
Oh man!
Blade, right?
Oh, I thought it was Zorro.
That would be cultural appropriation.
Yeah, that's what Garrett's nickname, Zorro. That's what they call him around his neighborhood.
Oh, man.
Among other things.
Yeah.
It's because he's usually outside drunk at night. He's taking a piss in public and sword.
He's making a Z with the urine in the wall.
They usually say, "Stop, thief."
Like
He
3 shops.
He made a Y this time. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I was trying to do it in cursive.
Who knew that Zorro was dyslexic?
Hang on, why did I become the butt of these jokes?
What? Vince Neil? What?
I still don't know who Vince Neil is. If you hadn't told me Motley Crue, I wouldn't have had a clue. I only know one Motley Crue song, and that was in the end of Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, he's the guy who dies at the beginning of Ford Fairlane.
Oh, of course, yeah. Now I know.
Now you know, yeah.
Oh, that guy. Oh man, has everybody here seen that one? I know Gareth has. Obviously, Jim.
Oh.
I remember that one because of the koala. He has a pet koala, a fucking teddy bear.
Didn't think we'd kill the
or some
fucking
shit.
koala,
And I'm like,
did you?
and who wrote this and what were they fucking smoking?
That movie still has one of my favorite all-time lines ever in a movie, and it's when Wade Newton, they're talking smack about this guy, and out of the shadows, Wade Newton goes, my mother always told me that if you don't have something nice to say about somebody, make sure they're out of the goddamn room.
I'm gonna be the one girl. I'm gonna be the one girl.
Boy, Troy, what the fuck, man?
I like the face off with Robert England at the end. Mono, Who fucking does that? You fucking idiot.
Snap her head.
Got a 59 Cadillac.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
My guitar. It's all scratched up.
Jim said he'll be right back. It's just a horror movie.
Oh man. Yo, I was gonna say
That fiend Professor
here
Macabre
we
is
go.
in the chat.
Sharon.
Laserdisc.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
Look at that.
yes, I remember
Dang.
I got this for Gareth, but it's gonna cost me half the mortgage of the house.
that. Yeah, it'd be cheaper for me to import it than to post it.
Wow, that artwork, Rob. Can you
It's
bring
a
that
nice
up
one.
again? Sorry. I was gonna say that artwork looks like really nice.
It's the fancy artwork over the.
Man, that's
Normal one.
nice.
Not that I could play it, even if he sent it to me.
Well, I mean, you could frame it, and you know.
It is frameable.
I can't play it either. I have it on the wall.
Oh man, awesome. That's really cool, man.
It's hard to find a working Laserdisc player these days.
Yes.
And if you do, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Got the professor here, Professor Macabre.
He only
greetings,
turns up on my
salutations.
streams if there's boobs showing.
It's because I promised him that you were going to show boobs on this stream. That's why he showed
There,
up.
know.
there is a bunch of tits all over the stream. So like,
I could upload my nuts magazines if he wants to see those.
Yeah,
Hang
do
on,
it.
I'll share the screen if you want.
All right.
No, you'll be taken down in about. Just says
Oh man.
Telly Savalas is on the screen, and someone else bald. Lex Luthor.
Michael Myers is saying apparently Sally voiced the villain of The Little Mermaid. What? I didn't know that.
that's
No,
a deep
that's-
cut.
Yeah, is that the
Wow.
sequel, prequel? Which one is that of the Disney?
Yeah, I think
Straight
it's
to
like a-
video sequels. There's so many of those fucking.
Yeah. Well, how many were there of Aladdin, Jafar's
Yeah,
Revenge,
at least
or
I
whatever?
think 3 or 4.
Yeah,
They even had one for Beauty and the Beast, the Christmas,
Yeah, that's
whatever
the Christmas
thing.
special.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Tim Curry plays an evil harpsichord or some shit like that.
He also says, "I'm in Europe. I love."
Yeah, there you go.
Blazing Saddles."
Yeah.
where the white women at?
Oh man.
Hey Gareth, do they have that Little Mermaid VHS with all of the penis drawings in it
I
over
have
there?
that one. Yes.
Wow.
I got 2 copies of it at the flea market in the showcase.
There you go. It was in all over the world, wasn't it? It wasn't just the UK.
I guess so.
It was
I
one of the
suppose
first
so.
releases, and then they changed it very quickly.
I miss when people used to sneak stuff into fucking animated movies and video games.
Yeah.
If you ever played the fucking ET video game for the PlayStation, in the credits it says "fuck Bin Laden." It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just, you're scrolling down Michael Croft, Brian Delaney, "fuck Bin Laden." You're like, wait, what?
Another was it the Disney film?
No, it's spelled PH.
I was gonna say maybe it's someone's name.
Oh man. Jason says Dario Argento's Dracula. Seriously, it's bad.
Yeah.
Michael Myers is saying if we were just doing vampires, the Return of Salem's Lot is
Hell no. That man's a liar.
fighting words.
It's a bad film, Gareth. I mean, not even Michael Moriarty can fucking save that movie.
Sam Fuller can though.
Aye.
When he turns up, then it's better.
we got Echo.
Hey.
Happy birthday. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for coming by. Professor also says you guys went up way earlier. I thought you would. Happy birthday. Oh, thanks so much again, Professor. And here we go. Someone say boobs. And then the Queen's gonna keep us in check, guys.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Sorry,
behave, naughty
sorry.
boys.
I'm not used to having females watch my channel.
That's true.
And Gareth.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Oh man, on a school
He's-
night.
It is a school night, so yes, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. But I wanted to So I'll see Marty on Saturday for some grabbers.
Nice.
And you, I believe, if I drop the poster.
Yep.
There it is.
Didn't you have a 30-minute speech to do?
Right.
3 hours.
Very
Mania
nice.
Cup with Larry. And then I guess Rob will be back for some girls in bikinis action.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, Professor, Jason, y'all heard
Yep.
bikini action.
Skimpy bikinis.
No, thank you also. Thank you so much, Gareth, for coming.
No, you have a rest of your day as it's so early. You have a good birthday. And I'll
Thank
see
you, sir.
the other two another time.
Awesome. Thanks
See
again
you
for coming
Saturday,
by.
Chief.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
And then there were 4. No, thanks again, Gareth, man. Let's see. Playing hooky. Al. Michael Myers says, I think just Jessica or Roger Rabbit used to
Yeah.
have Jessica Rabbit upskirt flash.
They airbrushed the fucking her box out. Literally, there's a bit where the car spins out and she goes out of it, and you're like, people were desperate to see anything back then.
Or like frame by frame, like
Yeah,
pausing it.
I gotta see where that. I gotta see that, boy.
Oh man. Jason says never behaving, man. Never misbehaving. Always misbehaving. Oh man. And then Echo says, am I seeing my second favorite Brit, Gareth? Nice. No,
You
guys.
were seeing him.
Yeah, you were. Sorry, I missed that comment or before I showed it to Gareth before he left. No, guys. Yeah, that was. So I guess in staying with the whole vampires thing, Jim brought up a good question. Like, who's your least favorite? The Twilight vampires?
Yeah, that's easy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of shitty ones, but those. I mean, obviously, you can pick that quick.
I got a
Here we
controversial
go.
answer, and it's because I love the comic and I think they fucked it up. The 30 Days of Night vampires, they done dirty
In the second one?
in both of them.
Really?
In 30 Days a Night in the comics, they have such great personality. They actually speak English. They don't fucking there's this bit where a vampire, he's trying to kill someone and he gets shot in the face with a shotgun, and this other vampire comes up to him and smoking a cigarette. What the fuck happened to you? Eskimo shot me in the fucking head. Usual fucking shit. And I'm like, why isn't this in the movie? It's just there's so much more personality, and there was so much more they could do with those vampires. But essentially, the vampires in 30 Days a Night, the movie, they're like zombies. They're just fast-moving fucking zombies. There's no real fucking personality or engagement with them. And I think that's what really wrecked. I love the comic, and I think it had great potential, but they lost the personality they had from the comic. Maybe I'm a book wanker, I suppose, at the end of the day, but I just think you missed a beat with that.
Yeah, I mean, I really thought that the first one was really good. You know, I like the difference because I have both the first two graphic novels. So when I found out they were doing, Dark Days, I was like, wow, when is this coming out? And then I found out, oh, it's going straight to video. And I was like, oh, cool. And I was like, wait, straight to video. I was kind of like, and then I saw it and I was like, oh man, this is bad.
But Larry, you read the first graphic novel, and you know what I mean. That they were a lot more conversation. They had a lot more personality to them. Whereas this, it just felt like feral kind of zombies. They were vampires, but there was no person. They were just animals, mindless kind of animals for the most part.
Yeah, they're like savages. Like
yeah.
I mean, I guess that's why I liked it, because at that time there was a lot of like I don't know. I felt like vampires weren't like vicious like that anymore. Yeah. So I think that's why I liked them a lot. Fast forward to if anybody has seen Stakeland, like that first opening scene in Stakeland, I was like, holy crap, man, this is good. But
with the guy in the rafters eating the baby, I think that works because that's an original IP, while this one squandered the potential.
Yeah.
of a really good fucking story. But yeah, Stakeland's wicked. And is it Nick D'Amici who plays the Stranger?
I can't remember the dude's name. I know what's her
What?
name. Kelly McGillis is I was like, wow, she's doing stuff. The girl from Top Gun.
Yeah, and Danielle Harris is in that. She's in it for like
Mhm.
fucking blink and you'll miss it. Like,
Yeah, it's like I feel like that one is definitely not a lot of people talk about it. I haven't seen the sequel. I was actually surprised they made a sequel to it, but yeah, no good.
no.
I mean, figures. I mean, you have a really good first one, and it's just like can't really land the sequel out of the park or anything like that. But
Well, I think it's a common thing they do with, especially with vampire movies. Is when it comes to sequels, they just try to get onto like a popular title and then they make some kind of crazy shit after.
yeah.
I see the limey bastard left, so it's safe for me to come back. I love Gareth. Come on, man. I love that guy. But hey, before I forget, before I jumped on, I heard you guys talking earlier before the Vince Neil hated started. That you said that there was a Belushi movie that you had never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
You mean this one?
Wow, man, you actually have that?
I saw it at the theater, bro.
Wow, I had never heard of it. Never heard of it. In fact, I was like a drama. I was like, wow.
It's a romantic comedy.
Oh well, I thought it was that because I had never, just watching Gareth's stream. I was just like, is this a drama or something?
Yeah, it's a romantic comedy, and it's not his best movie. It's his best performance, without a doubt.
Wow.
Because as much as I love Animal House, okay, I mean that's my movie, all right, and as much as I love the Blues Brothers, that's another movie that I could watch every day and never get bored with.
Oh yeah.
He's a caricature in those movies. Okay, it's like a cartoon character that he's playing. In Continental Divide, he's playing a real person, and he does it well. So yeah, I think you'd enjoy it.
I have to check it out then.
And Meat from Porky's is in it.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's a cool movie. Lawrence Kasdan, who wrote Empire Strikes Back and Indiana Jones, wrote and directed this, I believe. No, he didn't direct it. He wrote it.
Oh, wow.
Michael Apted directed it. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's not a great movie. I'm not saying that it's like, a classic or anything like that, but it's Belushi's best performance.
Wow. I'll have to check it out.
So, sorry. Just I like I said, I thought I heard you guys talking about that, so I thought I would bring that up.
Yeah, because when I was watching Gareth's stream earlier and that came up, I was like, I have never heard of this. That's interesting. So yeah, it just kind of threw me for a loop, and I was like, is this a drama or something? And I was like, man, but no, if it's a romantic comedy, then okay, then I can see that.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Go ahead.
I hate romantic comedies. Okay, by and large, I do. I hate them. Me and Kenny go at it all the time about it. But that's one of the ones. Again, maybe it's because of the nostalgic factor, and also it's from he starts off as a reporter from Chicago, and I'm a Chicago guy, so there's a lot of nostalgia there.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like I said, it's an entertaining movie. It really is.
We got Michael Myers saying Vampire in Brooklyn. Really?
I love that movie.
I love that one too.
That's a peaks and valleys movie for me. There's some parts that are really good, and there's some parts that are like super fucking dull. And I think it's a movie that's at war with itself. It's like it wants to be like a super serious horror in one regard, but it also wants to be like a funny fucking Coming to America with a vampire fucking movie in another,
See, and that's why I forget that it's a Wes Craven film.
Yeah, Wes Craven would like to think that would like to forget that it was a Wes Craven film. So, yeah.
No, that's why it's like I think I saw it again a couple of years back, like 1 week. I think it was like one weekend at Frightmare with a buddy of mine, and I was like, "Holy crap! I totally forgot Wes Craven was the director of this." I was like, "That's nuts." And but I there's so many parts, man. I like when he's doing all the other like characters. And we always go back and forth about the didn't I see you at that titty bar Jugs the other time? He's like, shut up. He's like, you did, you beast, after. We always say that all the time too, man. So it's hilarious. But yeah, interesting. I did like the look though. I liked him as his look as the vampire. Although the Kentucky waterfall, I wasn't, I wasn't too impressed with that part of it. But the face, the rest of it, like the teeth and the eyes, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie since the 90s. It's been forever. It's been forever since I've seen that movie. I just remember Kadeem Hardison, I remember, was actually like the best thing about that movie. You know, the little sidekick guy from a different world or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was, if I recall, I liked him in it. But other than that, I just remember it's a Wes Craven, Eddie Murphy movie. That means it's either going to be scary or it's going to be funny, and it wasn't either.
Yeah.
You know?
What were you going to say, Marty?
What you were saying about his hair, though, in fairness, you're not a proper 90s vampire unless you have ridiculous fucking hair. Case in point, Gary Oldman's Dracula. Like, fucking, what the fuck is that?
But that's the old version. The young version had, the long locks, But I do understand what you mean, though, because, just look at, who had that same hairdo in the 90s? Jean-Claude Van Damme in Hard Target.
And it was a fucking beautiful thing, man. I love that mullet. The only mullet that even comes close to it is what's his face, Kevin Dillon in The Blob, because that mullet's a thing of beauty as well, man.
Especially when he's on the motorcycle and it's just going. Yep. Mm-hmm. And in The Blob too, same exact thing. They had to have that same shot. I have a feeling
there's a Blob too.
Like, huh?
There's a Blob too.
No. In The Blob also, when he's on the villain's on the bike and it's like flowing.
I was like, holy shit. When did that happen?
Oh man.
Because they had Son of the Blob back in the day, so maybe there was a sequel to it that I didn't
fucking
know about.
JR's Larry Hagman fucking direct that one.
Yeah.
Well, which one? Yeah, fucking JR from Dallas. I'm going to direct the Blob movie. What the fuck is going on? What?
It creeps, it crawls, it goes up walls, beware the blob.
Back when McQueen was like playing a teenager and he was 40 years old.
Introducing Stephen McQueen. That's what it says in the credits.
God, man.
It's no worse than Stockard Channing in fucking Grease. That will always be, the most ridiculous teenage casting of all time.
Yeah.
Buddy Repperton in Christine is a close second, in my opinion. But, Rizzo in Grease is unbelievable.
Yeah, that is... She looks like she had already skipped a few...
she looks like she's in menopause. Back. She's older than the fucking teachers.
There's an 80s movie like that has the same thing going on. My Science Project. You ever seen that?
I own it.
Yeah.
Well, one of the tough guys in like the shop class that they get into a fight with, the guy looks like he's 45 years old, man. Like he owns a bar or something, or maybe he's like a bouncer or something.
Yeah.
He's in a high school in shop class. It's hilarious.
Fisher Stevens is supposed to be a high school student in that movie, and again, he looks like he's 30.
You look at so many movies made back then, you're like, these guys are fucking, they're reaching their fucking bus pass and they're trying to play fucking teenagers. What the fuck?
Oh man, that's nuts. Mr. Dan was saying in reference to Stakeland, Nick D'Amici is great in it.
He's fucking awesome.
Al actually has that same Blu-ray, Jim.
Oh yeah, it's Kino. I believe it's still in print. I don't think it's out of print.
Yeah, John plays it great.
He's great.
Here we go. Whose beard is longer, Larry's or Ginger Ninja's? I haven't measured mine, so I'm not too sure how long. Maybe.
That's what she said.
Oh man. So Jason, if you know how, I had to rethink what I was going to say.
It's all about the girth, man, not the length.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You just have to record like where you just have to say where it goes down to, like where it touches here, like.
Yeah, it's like it touches my balls when I'm doing this.
Not about how long it is, it's what you dip it into. That's fucking main thing.
It's not how long you make it, it's how you make it long.
That's right.
That's an old George
man.
Carlin jokes.
Oh man, Carlin, man, genius.
Actually,
Genius.
Carlin's best one along those lines was he goes, punctuation is so important. Here's an example. Ranger Rob and his big dog Dick. Or Ranger Rob and his big dog Dick.
Some of Carlin's simple jokes are the best. Father's Day, that's just a holiday for motherfuckers. I love that one. I love that one so much.
Oh man.
You show me a tropical fruit and I'll show you a cocksucker from Guatemala.
Hey, here's something you'll never hear. Stop sucking my dick or I'll call the cops. Oh man. On that, who's y'all's favorite stand-up comic?
Carlin and Richard Pryor to me are like the two goats. It's a generational thing, but those are the two guys that I grew up watching and worshiping at the altar of. Sam Kinison would be up there too.
Bill Hicks for me. I fucking love Bill Hicks.
Yeah, Hicks was great.
What about you, Rob?
Well, I was thinking about it the whole time. I was saying I'd have to say, like, growing up was for me was Eddie Murphy. Man, I saw Eddie Murphy Raw in a theater, and Delirious and Raw is like I can watch that even now, and I die. I love it. It's just the way he delivers and talks and talking about his father and shit. I love Eddie Murphy, man. But
my house. If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
And but if I was going to say an old school comedian, I like Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, he's definitely up there for one of my favorites. And Kennison too.
Have you guys ever heard of Robert Schimmel?
I don't think so.
He died. He was like Hicks. He died way too young. Okay. But he was one of those guys that Dangerfield discovered on one of his, young comedian specials way back in the day. And I was lucky enough to see him at a local comedy club in the early 90s. Man, I never laughed so fucking hard in my life. Okay. Because he was one of these, he wasn't like a joke comic. He was almost like Dangerfield as far as like putting himself down constantly, like, so I went to the doctor the other day and he says, "Hey, Robert, your testicle feels funny." And I said, "Well, hey, it feels funny to me too that you're holding it that long."
Oh man.
Or I go in and he says that they want to give me a colonoscopy. They're going to put this thing in there about this long. And he says, just to look around. What, for a parking spot? So he's feeding it in. And he says, you might feel a little bit of pressure. Yeah, on the roof of my mouth. Get it the fuck out.
Oh, man. No, man, I've never heard of this guy. That's interesting.
I'm going to send you a link. There's a 10-minute clip of him on YouTube from when he was at Dangerfield's. And I'm telling you, dude, it's one of the funniest things you'll ever see in your life.
Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out.
One of the first like jokes I remember of Rodney Dangerfield that I love, man, and I'll never forget it is because his jokes were just simple and funny, and stupid. I like jokes like that. And it's like he's talking about his wife always, right? His wife always this, that, and the other thing. He's talking about how she's sleeping around so much. He went and bought a used car and her clothes were in the back seat.
Oh, man.
Oh, that one you killed me, man. And he has a lot of jokes that style. That one in particular was pretty funny, man.
Yep. My wife was an earth sign. I was a water sign. Together we made mud.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, yeah, man. For me, Dangerfield was a big one in the 80s and stuff, and also Sam Kinison. I mean, just the energy that he would just throw out there, and I mean, man, it's good stuff.
Kinison was like the ultimate shock comic, okay? Because people talk about like Andrew Dice Clay, for instance, or Chappelle now, okay, where people just get offended and stuff. By shock comic, what I mean is that his stuff might have been offensive, but it was also dead on, and it was funny as hell. And he studied to be a preacher, and he loved to attack the church. And one of the funniest things I ever heard was like, yeah, when people say, "Hey, do you think Jesus will ever come back?" And Jesus is up there in heaven going, "Yeah, sure. I'll tell you what, I'll be back as soon as I can stop using my hand. It's a fucking whistle."
Oh man.
That reminds me of Bill Hicks's joke about like Jesus. Guys, you want Jesus to come back? Stop wearing a pendant where he's fucking stuck to a 2x4 around your fucking neck, okay? It'd be like if we were waiting for JFK and we were all wearing fucking sniper rifles. Thinking of you, Jackie.
Oh man.
Hicks is fucking Hicks is savage as well. He was great.
Yeah, Bill Hicks was awesome.
Going back to the vampire discussion. Twilight vampires suck the most. Daybreakers is another good vampire. Yeah,
Daybreakers is a good movie.
I was surprised that one was good. I actually got to see that one in the theater back in the day. Have y'all seen that one? Have you seen that one, Rob? With Ethan Hawke?
Daybreakers? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Ethan Hawke and Sam Neill.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sam Neill's a great villain in it. And fucking, I keep on forgetting William Dafoe was in that as Elvis.
I don't recall. I can't remember. That's so
Speaking-
terrible, especially with movies like that, like that blend together, vampire movies and shit. There's so many of them, man. Like,
Yeah, it's the same with zombie movies. There's so many zombie movies. It's like, I especially through the 2000s. Like I remember seeing one random one. I blind bought it, and it was like, I was like, what the hell is this? Is Zombie Diaries? Did y'all ever watch that one?
No.
No.
I think it's called Zombie Diaries, if I'm remembering correctly.
It's not Diary of the Dead. George Romero's Diary of the Dead, is it?
No, I actually I like that one. I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I would argue Survival of the Dead is
I was
probably
going
the
to
worst
say
one.
it's better than Survival of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That one is just fucking shockingly bad.
Yeah, I
There was like one moment in Survival of the Dead that I love, where the old guy or whatever with the bomb, or I don't even remember what it is, but it's like an explosion or something, grenade or some shit. And he just goes, "Ah!" And I just remember laughing my ass off. And other than that, that movie's a piece of shit.
yeah, I couldn't get through it. I saw it once and I was like, it was unmemorable. And
Yeah,
I
it was
like,
one and done for me.
yeah. I tried to watch it like again maybe a couple of years back, and yeah, no, I couldn't get through it. I was just like, man, I don't know, man. I was like, dang, all these great ones, and then this, and I kind of got excited when he was gonna do when I had heard he was gonna do one after that. I don't think he was gonna direct it, but it was supposed to be like a Mad Max Thunderdome type zombie thing where it was like apocalyptic. I don't know if you've heard of that one, Marty or Jim. Or...
He had one. There was
Road to the
one
Dead, I
weird
think.
one that was called Diamond Dead, where a bunch of rockers are murdered and
Yeah.
they reanimate in the post-apocalypse and they go after the fucking dudes who fucking killed them. It was, I don't even think it made it past fucking
No.
the script or draft, but it
Yeah.
had a cool premise.
And
Yeah,
Land of the Dead was originally much bigger in scope too,
Mhm.
because 2 years before that movie came out, the script was called Dead Reckoning at the
Mhm.
time, and it was released. That was during dial-up, and I sat there for 3 fucking days downloading the script. That was
Oh, wow.
and I
You're
I
fucking-
read that script on my little piece of shit computer, okay, and desktop.
Your modem probably had a fucking stroke, Jim, trying to download that fucking bastard.
Yeah, that was when I was getting my internet through Family Video. Okay, I mean that was just But
Jesus.
anyways, I'm telling you, as much as I love, because I love Land of the Dead for what it is. Okay, I was happy just to see Romero get another theatrical zombie movie. I
Yeah.
didn't think that shit would ever happen, But if he would have been able to pull together that actual script and made that into a movie, it would have been epic. I mean, we're talking, it would have been a $300 million zombie movie, the way that it was budgeted. If he would have done it the way that script was originally written. I mean, it was just epic. It's what World War Z should have been. Let's put it that way. Because that movie's a piece of shit, and I will argue with anybody about that any day of the week.
I was so like let down by that one. Like,
That-
Anybody who likes that movie, the first question I ask them is, "Have you ever read the book?"
Yeah,
And 9
that should
times
be
out
a
of 10,
documentary.
it's, no, I didn't.
that movie should have been a mockumentary based on the fucking the book. That
Mhm.
would have been a wicked kind of like fucking, you know, like The Bay or like fucking something like that. So that would have been a better format rather than a fucking vehicle for Brad Pitt to fucking. That was
They
such
could
a
have they could have taken the story out of the book about the Battle of Yonkers. Anybody who's read the book knows what I'm talking about. It's the longest of all the stories in the novel, okay? And it's awesome. And that would have made a phenomenal movie. But
I love where one of the soldiers says, "Oh yeah, they dropped a daisy cutter or a particular bomb, and if you see a Z with its intestines coming out of its fucking coming out of its mouth, say hello to it." From another veteran from the Battle of Yonkers, says that's how they were able to recognize when the lads pulled out. They dropped the fucking daisy cutter and it sucked all the fucking oxygen out, and the zombie's intestines or fucking stomach came out its mouth. I just thought that was such a fucking cool visual. As
yeah,
well.
absolutely.
Oh boy.
So that's one of the best books I've ever read. It just flew by, and when I heard that they were making that movie, I was over the moon excited. And then when I found out that it was Brad Pitt, I was like, uh-oh. And then when I found out it was PG-13, I was like, uh-oh. And then I saw that trailer with the running around zombies and shit, and I went, okay, this is not the book, and it's not.
No,
not in any way, shape, or form.
No,
it's like the Running Man, the Schwarzenegger Running Man is to the original text from Stephen King. As much as I love that Schwarzenegger movie, that ain't the fucking book. Okay, people can bitch about that new movie all they want, but that one is at least close to the book up until the fucked up ending. So
yeah, that one was one that I was like super hyped for, and I like you, Jim. I was like Brad Pitt and PG-13. I was like, did we not learn anything from Alien versus Predator? Like, it's kind of like, it's kind of it. I mean, it's funny too because like the first time I saw AVP, I did not realize it was PG-13. Like I was just so like, oh man, I'm seeing aliens and predators fight each other. And then after the movie, I was like, man, I felt like something was missing. And then a buddy of mine was like, well, it's PG-13. I was like, really? And I went back and I looked and I was like, that makes sense. And everybody
and then Requiem was rated R and everybody went, yay! Then we went in there and went, what the fuck am I watching? I can't see a goddamn thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I was about to make reference to that. I was a bit like, yeah, and then we got a rated R one and it's like, I can't see a damn thing.
Gore.
Exactly.
But you know what? Not to interrupt, but Badlands proved you can do a PG-13 Predator movie well.
True.
Because I was shocked how much I enjoyed that movie. I had the same reaction going into that as I did with World War Z. Oh shit, it's a PG-13 buddy movie in the Predator universe. This ain't going to be good. And within 15 minutes of that movie, I was hooked.
Go ahead, Marty.
No, I was just saying that the creature gore kind of helped. I wish there was a bit more milky fucking blood for the synthetics though. Like, if you've played the fucking game from 2010, the shit you can do to a robot and have it all its fucking white fluid flying all over the place, that would have been cool. I think they could have fucking. Yeah, and I just realized how that sounds.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe that's why they made that choice.
As you were saying that, I instantly like, okay, what's Jim gonna say?
I don't want to watch that movie in 40X or whatever.
But even if they'd change the color of the blood to blue or something like that, or just fucking make it a bit more visceral, I didn't like how electronic the synthetics were.
Yeah,
that was
fair enough.
Oh, what are y'all's thoughts that Schwarzenegger's gonna come back?
How about the I think it's going to be in an animated form because they added that at the end of Killer of Killers. If
they put him in Killer of Killers, grand. But let's be dead honest now. What age is the dude pushing on? He's not.
He's in the 80s.
He's not
pushing 80.
Yeah, it's.
It's like Harrison Ford running around as Indiana Jones. I'm sorry, the time is gone. It's over. As much as I love the guy,
Did you hear about that, Rob? About apparently there's like a Commando 2 script, and there's King Conan. Did you not hear about that, Marty?
I didn't hear about that. I heard he was. I was on AVP Galaxy and I saw that about him possibly coming back as Dutch. But Jesus, dude fucking he'll probably have trouble getting upstairs, let alone doing a fucking action
Yeah.
movie. Like,
Well, apparently Fox called him in for these projects. It wasn't him chasing it. And they've been trying to get King Conan off the ground forever. And now apparently Christopher McQuarrie or whatever his name is, the guy that does all the Tom Cruise movies, he's attached to write it and direct it, and Schwarzenegger is supposed to be in it. But they're saying that it's not going to be like the first movie. It's not. His character is going to be older and withered in this, and that, and the other. And if that's the case, I'm down for that one because I love Conan.
Yep.
But the Predator thing, like I said, to me, and especially the Commando thing, give me a break. Okay, I mean, again, you're gonna have Alyssa Milano out there saving his ass. I mean, I'd buy that.
Listen,
the other way around at this point.
I think that you could do a Commando 2 properly if it was done by like someone who cared about the movie, like a fan of the movie or something, and you wanted to do like a Commando 2. I think it could be done, but I have no faith in anybody doing it that way. And I heard once that they were thinking about doing a Commando with the dude from, what's his name there? The dude from Avatar, the dude that played in Avatar, Sam whatever.
Sam Worthington.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. You can't do
that
a
would be a
Commando
reboot more than a sequel. And again, that to me makes more sense. If you're gonna do something like Commando, do it as a reboot rather than a direct sequel.
But even then, it's like, do you really? Then why don't you just move on and do something else? Because like, you know what Commando was? Everybody loved Commando because of the awesomeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger and how he looked in the movie, and he was the Commando. You know what I mean? That was the whole movie. So if you're going to make another movie and you're not going to have any kind of awesomeness in it, I don't think you should make the movie.
Yeah. I don't like
if you're
remakes.
If you're going to put a regular dude doing stuff in it, just call it something else and make another movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't, unless you got some big, huge dude that's going to impress people, and you got some pretty cool scenes that's going to impress people, and you got like Alyssa Milano in it, maybe as the daughter who's grown up, and someone kidnaps her, and Arnie's the granddad or whatever, and then her new husband, let's say his son-in-law is some big, huge Martin Ford dude that's like the size of a wall or whatever, and you got a really good script. That kind of sounds pretty cool. That's something I'd probably check out. But if you're going to do something with a guy that's 5'9" and whatever, and I'm hey, whatever.
Here you go, Larry. Dave Bautista in Commando 2. I know how much you like Bautista.
Well, you see, that's what I'm saying. At one time, maybe at one time. Now he's too old for that. You need somebody who's impressive. You need somebody who, like, you need impressive scenes, and you need an impressive person to like make people.
Maybe the Reacher guy.
You know? Yeah,
I was just about to say. I just watched that War Machine movie a couple days ago. For what it is, it's entertaining. It's better than any of those fucking Transformer movies.
I heard it was pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those, it doesn't have a brain in his head type flicks, okay? But as far as like action movies go, it's decent. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it.
To me, it looks like Predator, but switch out the Predator with Ed 209.
On my Letterboxd account, I basically said it's Predator versus the Transformers. That's really all it is, and the ending definitely sets up a sequel. So it won't surprise me at all if they make another one, but it was entertaining.
I think I might watch that right after this.
And again, that guy, I could see him playing that type of part because he's built like a brick shithouse. He plays an Army Ranger in this movie. Apparently he's supposed to be older than he's supposed to be, than the rest of the guys, but he's still believable in the part, because again, he's a big guy.
Yeah. Well, you would need something like that. There's a couple of dudes, man. Like I said, there's an MMA fighter who did a couple of movies and stuff. I think his name is Martin Ford or something like that. He's from somewhere in Europe or whatever. The guy is huge. He's like I said, he's like the size of a wall. There's another dude like the Hungarian giant or something like that, who's done a couple of movies. He's like 7 feet taller or whatever, muscles and everything. Like that's what you need, something crazy like that. You know what I mean? If you're going to do an homage to an Arnie movie, you got to, especially Commando.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
That's what I'm saying. You know, what's the first thing you see in Commando?
I mean, you see Arnie like chopping, like holding
Lifting
that
up
tree
a tree with
Yeah.
that fucking bicep, with more biceps.
Exactly. You see a man carrying a whole tree out of the woods is what you see at the beginning
As
of
one
Commando.
does.
So, what does that tell you?
hardly
You need a
breaking
movie
a
like that.
sweat.
Yep. Years later, when I was playing God of War, I was like, at the beginning of that game, I was like, holy shit, man, he's just doing a fucking Schwarzenegger, because you're walking around with a fucking tree.
I wasn't a fan of the movie, but Larry, what did you think of Jason Momoa as Conan? I liked the kind of he looked closer to the Robert E. Howard version from
Yeah.
70s comics.
Good casting, bad movie.
Yeah.
No, I like the look. I like that they went that it was that old school, like he was like a brute womanizer, like.
Yeah.
But the film as a whole, I was like, I kept losing interest when I was watching it.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, I don't know. I can't pinpoint exactly what was it that like kept throwing me off. I mean, other than obviously it wasn't Schwarzenegger, but I liked the look of him. I remember seeing the trailers and I was like, oh man, this might be, like you said, it reminded me of the old school like comics. So I was like, oh, this could possibly work. And then when I watched it, I was like, oh, cool, like the brutality, that savagery. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, but then I don't know. I can't remember where. I've only seen it once too. Like I saw it once and I was just like, okay, well, that was kind of.
It's the way it's made, man. I tried to watch it several times because I like Jason Momoa and I wanted to go back, and I love Conan and I wanted to go back and rewatch it because I did see it once and I remember I didn't like it, and I was like, I need to give it another chance, and a couple times and I shut it off, man. It's the way it's made. It's just like it seems slow and drug out and like,
yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't hold you, man. You watch it and you're like, okay, like if it was on cable, you'd switch the channel like every 5 minutes.
The original grabs your attention immediately before you see anything with that voiceover, and the second that music kicks in, boom, 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 and it's like, holy shit, this is going to be epic, and it is. And when I watched that Momoa thing, like I said, great casting choice. When I heard he was playing, because he was right out of Game of Thrones at that point, and I was like, that's a good casting choice. Saw that movie, and I couldn't tell you a fucking thing about it other than the fact that I liked him in it. That's the only thing I remember about it.
He told a funny story about the audition process. He went in, and the guy's doing the audition. You can't be Conan, you're too handsome. He went out. He got one of his buddies in the fucking parking lot to break his nose. Just punch him in the fucking face. He went back in. You got the job. It sucks because I thought Momoa was great as this real, as you said, brute kind of anti-hero Conan. And you also had Stephen Lang. You fucking put Stephen Lang in a commercial for cream cheese and he's fucking great. And it just fucking sucks, man,
Unleash hell on my bagel.
And the Conan was like a different kind of Conan. Like you were saying, it's not the same like kind of Conan as Arnie's Conan.
Right.
He's a little bit more of like a kind of like a, how could I say that? Like a little bit of like an Assassin's Creed, kind of like a street thief thing going on. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but
no, you're right. He's not like an out and out warrior. He's more of a rogue, and that's what he was in the comics, Rob. He was like, he was a fucking thief. He was a thief. If he thought he could fucking kill a dude, he'd kill a dude and steal his fucking money. He wasn't a knight. He wasn't fucking going to save a damsel in distress. If he thought he'd get his holy, he would. But that was essentially it. That was what was cool about Conan. He wasn't the fucking knight in shining armor. He was the asshole you were stuck with. That's why Conan is fucking cool.
I have such warm memories of seeing that original one as a kid, and it's still my favorite Schwarzenegger movie. It just is. I'm not saying it's his best one, okay? Because Terminator 2 is probably his best one, but Conan, there's just something about that movie that just makes me happy every time I watch it.
Yeah, I mean, and then you got James Earl Jones in it too.
Yeah,
you got Darth Vader going up against friggin' Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Terminator.
Yeah, I mean,
Creep into my house. You destroy my property. Most importantly, You killed my snake.
He did the menace of Tulsa Doom. Come to me, child. And
Yeah.
it's like, what
Come,
the
come
fuck?
here, child. See that? That is power. Contemplate this on the tree of woe. Crucify him. I mean, it's just so fucking good. I can't do James Earl Jones. Nobody could do James Earl Jones.
Oh no, man. He was
the voice of God before fucking Morgan Freeman. I'm
Oh,
sorry. You know,
he's legendary, man. He was like when he had passed, I was like, oh man, he's like Vader, man. You know, just I always go back to that just because I was like a Star Wars kid growing up. So for me, it was just like no matter what he was in, saw Coming to America. Oh my God, it's Vader. You know, like anytime I ever saw him Sandlot, I was like, oh my God, Vader's in this. You know, like that's even though Dave Prowse was Vader, like the the physical Vader. I mean, it's just
Have you watched the undubbed footage with fucking
with Dave Prowse?
Yeah, the Welsh accent, the thick Welsh accent on your man is fucking
Take it away. That's pretty messed up though, man. That they made him think like, they made him believe he was like his voice was gonna be used, and then like in that first one.
That was the same with fucking dude who played Vigo. He fucking lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, Ghostbusters too.
it's Vigo.
The priest from fucking
Peter McNichol.
Huh?
Peter McNichol.
No.
The priest from The Exorcist dubbed.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Oh Christ.
Max von Sydow.
Max von Sydow. Yeah. He was like fucking incensed. They didn't use my voice.
The Scourge. Yes, I heard this before. The Scourge, yes.
Scourge, yes. I love that, man. It's that second part when he's just like, no, you told me this. Oh man, I remember. I'll just a quick story, and then I'll get back to the chat because it looks like I've totally lost control.
That's what you said.
I was. I'm not gonna deny that.
Dude.
No. I was in Vegas for a buddy of mine's wedding, and we were at a bar, me and another buddy of mine, and they were showing. I guess it was maybe one of the Law and Orders or one of the Criminal Minds, and Peter Janosch was in the show, and I was like, "Oh man, it's friggin'!" And then my buddy was like, "It's Vigo." He said it like super loud, and I just could not hold it, man. Like I just started.
You think that I could have this woman?
Apartment and car, free parking. I'm like, wow, those are the perks, huh?
Many perks. Where are you from? Where are you from originally? The Upper East Side?
You're not from here, around here, are you? It's like Upper West Side. No. You can get all the pictures in the gift shop. Oh man, I'm gonna get back to the chat real quick, man. Oh, great stuff. Jen was here. I don't know if she's still here, but she was here earlier. She said, "Happy birthday, Larry! Thank you so much." Marty, your lady, stopped by and was hanging out with us for a bit.
Me, making sure I'm not fucking bad mouthing her. You killed me with a rolling pin.
Making sure there was no virtual strippers here at Larry's birthday party.
Well, Gareth left, so you know.
Oh damn!
Shots fired.
So when Gareth left, I mean, Marty's safe.
Just had the visual from little Nicky when he's coming down and the guy's in his room dancing around.
Oh. Oh man. I was saying hi. They're saying hi back and forth to each other. Professor saying been hunting for a copy of Wired. It's not a good movie, but Michael Chiklis is great, and that is Belushi. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Move along. You'll have me ranting for 20 minutes about that piece of shit.
There's a Blob too.
Al is saying there is a Blob too. Well,
Again,
yeah,
I know there's a Son of the Blob of
Yeah.
the original one.
The
I don't know.
original, but
I didn't know
not
there
the
was a
remake.
sequel of the remake.
Rodney Dangerfield is in Little Nicky, and he plays Satan's father, and he comes out of his room, and Harvey Keitel tells him, go back to your room, Pop," and he's like, and then the other demon has tits on his head, and he's like, "Can I take the head with me?" He goes, "Tit head, go with my father."
Yeah, Kevin Nealon's got tits on his head.
I love that. It's okay, Dad. It's okay. Last time you said it was okay, we had the fucking Renaissance. No Hitler. Bigger pineapple. Bigger pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you serious?
The Hitler thing is awesome. And I love the Chicago joke where they're like, so Ozzy's this and that. And he's like, no, you want to know the real thing. And he puts Chicago on it.
Yeah.
Me now. And then he starts doing it backwards. Chicago's awesome.
I also thought it was a great joke with Dan Marino, where he's like trying to get the Super Bowl. Like he's like, come on, this is, and then he's like, he promised it to him, and then like later on, he's like, I just want to take a soul or something like that. I can't remember, but I thought that was just great. Just bringing Dan Marino out of nowhere. I was like, wow.
No, he doesn't want to do a deal with him. He was like, "Oh, come on, you did one with the other guy." And he's like, "Yeah, but he was coming here anyway." And he goes, "Forget it then." He goes, "I'll go in as an announcer, and I'll win an award. I'll win an Emmy or something." He goes, "That's the spirit."
Keitel was great in that too, man. That's one role that I was not expecting like Keitel to be in there, and then when like Marty said when Dangerfield came out, I was like, dude, that's great. And he's just like the like just an old man, like go back to your room. Oh man,
go with my father.
It's Beware the Blob.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, that's the second one.
That's the sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We got somebody. Let me audit you. What is this?
What is it?
Partly Vince Neil hate, and part Dracula talk, part my birthday stream, something like that. But let me thanks for. Oh man, puppet professor. Michael Myers says Lost Boys has the largest quantity and a variety of mullets.
That's true.
That's the quintessential horror movie from the 80s, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the best, but if anybody said, what were the 80s like as far as horror movies go, I would say, you ever seen The Lost Boys? There you go.
You ever seen a greasy, bulky guy playing a saxophone?
Playing a saxophone.
Greased up sax guy. Woo!
Yeah, greased up sax guy.
I have a soft spot for fucking Lost Boys, but it sucks it overshadowed Near Dark. I fucking love Near Dark. I think it's a more edgier kind of fucking vampire western.
Mm-hmm.
Fright Night's my favorite. Near Dark's my second favorite, and Lost Boys my third. Although I love all three.
Yeah. I think mine is. I think Lost Boys probably the first, then Fright Night, and then Near Dark. Because I like a little bit more. I mean, Near Dark's good. I mean, nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't know. I like a little bit more. I don't know, vintageness to. I don't know.
Just that bar scene in Near Dark is just so goddamn good with Bill Paxton. Finger looking good.
We went down to talk to Buffalo Bill, and he fucking dips the beer in the fucking beer, and they're just all the patrons are so fucking uncomfortable, and like, oh, everyone in this bar is fucking dead.
I hate it when they don't shave.
No, for me, when I was a kid, it was Lost Boys, because that's
what I'm saying. For me too. I watched it so many times. Lost Boys, like when my cousins come over, we watch Lost Boys. We watch Lost Boys, Lost Boys, Lost Boys, Lost Boys.
Yeah, I know. And then as I've gotten older, and it's the same with Terminator as well. Like, it's just for whatever reason, like I gravitate more towards Near Dark, just because I feel it's like a lot grittier. I like that sort of like, I mean, and Paxton alone, man. I like Lance Hendrickson in it too, but I think Paxton just steals the show. I mean, I feel he steals it in like Predator 2, or Aliens. Like he says, like you see him on screen.
Every movie.
Yeah, he just chooses. And even friggin' True Lies.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
When he shows up, it's like.
I got a little dick, man.
Yeah, what a spy do
got-
this?
He's got an ass to have you
got a lot-
beg
what
us
is-
for
what is-
buttermilk or
This is-
something like that.
Yeah.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Henriksen nearly got him and fucking Henriksen nearly got shot by a state trooper because Henriksen is a method actor.
Yep.
And he got pulled over by a state trooper and he started fucking Bill was driving and fucking they pull up and Henriksen is just really belligerent to this cop and the cop turns around to fucking write him something and Paxton sees fucking Henriksen reaching for the dude's belt and he's like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Yep.
And
I
the
saw
cop
that interview.
backed off. And we're doing a movie. We're doing a movie. And it's like, he was like, we were in Aliens. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aliens! I love that movie. They take off.
Yeah, because like Bill Paxton's like, God damn it, Lance, this is Texas. Knock it off.
Yeah. He would not break character. Henriksen was such a method actor. He got in trouble as well going to the States because he brought a bag of knives over to England to fucking train as when Bishop is doing the knife trick, he wanted to try it with different knives to see which one Jim Cameron would want him to use. And customs are like, sir, why are there 15 knives in your duffel bag? It's like, I'm making a movie. They're like, oh shit. So Gail and Hurd had to fucking come down to the airport and get him through customs.
Well, it's like what was it that similar to like Geiger, right? Wasn't he held at customs for like a bunch of like his artwork or something like that back in the day?
Yeah.
I was like, when I heard that story, I was like, holy cow, man, really? Like, is that? I'm kind of interested what art specifically he had. I mean, but it was
They
bunch
thought
of like,
that he was using like real bones and the shit, and his sculptures and this and that and the other because they were so intricate, and realistic looking and stuff. And it's like they thought he was like, fucking Leatherface making furniture out of people.
Yeah. We got some Ed Gein fucker here at fucking customs. Get down here.
oh man.
Which Giger actually looked the part, man. That guy, he was an odd duck, man. Genius, but he was a strange one.
He was super sweet though. He loved his fucking mum, and one thing Larry you'll appreciate is he has a portfolio, and in his early portfolio there's pictures of him with his cat. Just him and his fucking cat. Just him petting his cat next to like a kind of skinned, weird-looking, sexy corpse. And you're just like, okay, right, okay. But the cat looks nice.
Doing his Blofeld.
Yeah.
Oh man. Going back to the chat real quick. I could beat up Ralph Macchio. Probably. I mean, at this point, Macchio's, I don't believe anything from Cobra Kai. Show's kind of good though.
Never watched it.
It was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good.
I'm sure it is. I've never seen it.
Man's asking. Let us know. Okay. The beard, I'm assuming, but yeah, I'll have to measure it. Oh man, I would just laugh if Macchio did a silly Karate Kid 3 robot dance finishing move. Oh man, people are really wanting to. Jeez.
Measure it.
It's like you get the. It's not the size. It's not the size of the bun.
Yep.
Oh man. Let's see. Mitch Hedberg. What was that? Did I miss?
Comedian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don Rickles, another, yeah.
Yeah.
Don Rickles, he was good. I still loved his I guess cameo in Dirty Work. I love that. I love that whole scene.
As the cinema owner,
Yeah. He's like, look like a bucket of lard on a bad day. You baby gorilla.
I loved him in Casino. I thought he was great in Casino.
Oh yeah. He was really good in Casino. Like his just the way he, I guess the being that sort of like henchman to De Niro, like was really like just that difference, you know, the opposite. And then when you see Joe Bob show up, like, you know, and he's just like the dumb, you know, like the dumb nephew of like the
Yep.
cowboy. I mean, man, it's great.
He's an awesome death in Innocent Blood as well. I love his death. in
Yeah.
that movie.
Innocent Blood, yeah. He's probably my favorite part of that movie. Believe it. You know, that was a movie I was extremely disappointed with when I saw it originally. I haven't seen it since, so that might be need a rewatch. But I remember Don Rickles was great, and Robert Loggia was great in that too.
Robert Loggia.
Robert Loggia.
And then we got 59 Survivor. Thanks for stopping by, good sir. Thank you so much. Gene Wilder and Mel Brooks. Seriously, though. Let's see. Stephen Wright. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, good sir. Just saying hi back and forth to each other. Echo saying Sam Kennedy is a favorite of mine. He became more a favorite of mine when I learned he was born in
Yakima, Washington.
Man, it looks like I'm getting tongue-tied with that, which is the area I call home. Oh, that's cool. Daybreakers is an Aussie film too. Yeah, that's true. Steven Seagal and Against the Dark was good. He thinks he is Blade.
Steven Seagal and was good do not belong in the same sentence.
Come on now, I like Under Siege.
That's
There's
because
no
Crazy
detail
Gary
behind
Busey,
it.
Marked for Death.
Leslie Jones.
It's like Marked for Death, you know, Above the Law.
Those movies are good. I wouldn't say he's good in them.
No.
Has anyone seen Casey? Just fucking.
Oh man. Ginger says, yeah, Zombie Diary. So yeah, I have the first one. I never saw the second one because I just like, yeah, I didn't like the first one, so I didn't end up buying it. It was a blind buy because I liked the cover. The cover was nothing like the movie. I was like, okay, well,
That's how
you
they get
should have
you.
learned that. Yeah, you should have learned that from the video store days, man.
hey man, I was feeling nostalgic. Kells, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by and saying happy birthday. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm like way behind, man. Dang.
Way.
Yeah, way behind. Survival. Yeah, see, we're still talking about George Romero stuff. Survival is the only one I dislike of George's. Yeah, that's the only one that I was like, I can't get through it, man. I can't get through it a second time. There was a big craze in 2000 when it comes to zombies. Yep, when they really overdid it, and I blame Walking Dead, which I know the craze started before then. Well, Walking Dead is why Romero couldn't really make a movie like a good like a movie he wanted to make. It was because of Walking Dead. There's an interview where he says like, well, it's because of Walking Dead he couldn't do it.
Yeah,
He couldn't do it anymore.
It's on TV every week, so
Yeah.
what could he do that they weren't doing?
Yeah. Have you seen? No, I haven't seen his daughter's movie yet.
No, me neither.
Yeah, it's what is it called? Man, I can't remember.
Something of the Dead or something, isn't it?
Yeah, is it Queen, Drag Queen of the Dead, or
Something like
Is
that.
it Daughter of the Dead?
was it? I don't know. I think I saw a trailer of it, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it for sure. I don't even know if it's streaming anywhere. A Boy and His Dog and Six String Samurai are some cool post-apocalyptic movies. No zombies, just cool, not Mad Max fare. A Boy and His Dog. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Don Johnson.
Johnson.
Really?
And
Yeah.
Jason Robards doing the voice of the dog. It's a weird movie, man. As a matter of fact, you were just talking about Joe Bob in Casino. Okay, here comes Nerd Jim here. Okay, being the nephew of the guy in Casino. Okay, the nephew or the uncle in Casino was played by an actor by the name of L.Q. Jones. He directed A Boy and His Dog.
Oh, really?
Yep. 6 degrees of separation right there, buddy. So
Wow.
yeah, but it's a weird movie. It's a very strange movie, but it's entertaining. Six String Samurai I've never seen.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one either. No zombies, just cool, not Mad Max fare. Okay. Looks like we got Laser Wagon stop by. Hey, good sir, thanks for stopping by, saying happy birthday. Thank you so much, man. I probably missed you a long time ago, man. Sorry. Let me try to catch up here. World War Z, Brad Pitt, worst. You're not wrong there.
It's one of them.
Yes and yes, Jim. I enjoy both the book and the film, but making that book into a film wasn't going to sell well as is.
I agree, but because again, the book are a bunch of different short stories, but the Yonkers story, there was enough meat on the bone for that story that they could have stretched that out into a feature length thing, and it would have been awesome. It really would have been. Or done an anthology like Creepshow and did 3 or 4 anthology type stories, you know?
I would have gone with the mockumentary. I would have kept the format, kept the best stories, and used news footage and shit to kind of do it. Because people were still digging found footage back then as well.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah, because the Paranormal Activity films were a big thing during that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when I saw it, and I have the book, and it's just like, yeah, man, I wish they would have just gone that route. You know, I was very, very disappointed with that. That's still to this day. It's like I when they released the uncut whatever, I was like, okay, well, I want to check it out. So I guess what do you call it? I'm a sucker, so I bought it, and I was like, oh, there's not really anything.
Mm-hmm.
They removed a whole section set in Russia where he was like he was in a conscript army, and there was also another thing with Matthew Fox having turned fucking Brad Pitt's wife into a sex slave or something like that. It was a fucking weird fucking shit, man, you know?
Jim's like, oh, I'm on board for this now.
Yeah, no shit.
We got No One Named Misfit stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, good sir. Wishing happy birthday. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Let's see. Man saying hit the like button. Let's see. They need to bring, as a Terminator versus John Matrix. Hey, man. I think Vernon Wells, I mean, I'd like to see him. Well, I mean, he's not going to come back. He died, right? But
I was going to say, he passed away, so it'd be kind of hard to bring him back.
Did he pass away?
Yeah.
He passed away like a year ago or 2 ago, I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he passed away.
I think he did, but
yeah,
who knows?
Vernon Wells. Did he really? Dude, I'm totally...
Because I know the other guy from the Mad Max movies passed away, too. So maybe I'm getting them confused.
Did he pass away? That's gonna mess with me.
No, I think Vernon Wells passed away.
Okay, IMDb that shit.
Well, I'm doing it right now. I'm like, man. See, it doesn't say that. Where is it? It doesn't say on here that he passed away.
If he was dead, then they would have a death date on there. So
yeah, it just says born 1945. He's 80 right now.
Okay, then yeah, he ain't dead.
I thought he was dead, or maybe it's fucking Bruce Spence that died.
No, he's still alive. But I know the guy that played Toe Cutter in the original Mad Max, and then he played
Brian
he passed away.
Yeah,
he passed away. I remember him passing away.
Well, he's still alive.
Yeah, still alive. Okay, fine. Bring him back.
You heard it here, folks. Vernon Wells is still with us.
Still alive.
Looks like we got another person in the backstage. We got Papa Gaz. How's it going, good sir?
What's up, bud?
Thanks for
Happy birthday.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming by and hanging out.
I'm glad I reread the message because I thought you said wear your birthday suit, so I'm glad I didn't.
I mean, maybe Mayanne, the ladies that are in the chat, give them something. I mean, Garrett's not here, so it's like.
Well, I don't want you to lose. I don't want you to lose your audience, and I don't want the audience to lose their lunch or dinner. So it's all good.
Oh man. Professor says Commando 2, Alyssa Milano comes back as a badass to save her elderly papa from bad guys.
She uses her magical powers from Charmed to fucking to rescue her dad.
I mean, would you be able to see Milano coming back and being like the one? Because I thought, wasn't at one point like it was gonna, or no, was that Die Hard? I think one of those films was like they were going to come back and save one of them, but I couldn't remember if it was one of the Die Hard movies or if it was going to be.
They were originally going to have McClane's daughter come back.
There you go.
In the fifth one, because they introduced that character in the fourth one.
Yeah.
But then they ended up doing the Jai Courtney thing instead.
Yeah, the son.
Which, quite honestly, that was a mistake because that movie sucks.
I never saw it, man.
You're not missing much.
I was like, man, like, well, after that fourth one, I was just kind of like, ugh.
The director's cut of the fourth one, or actually the rated R version of the fourth one, is watchable. The PG-13 theatrical cut is bullshit.
Yeah, and then when Kevin Smith just shows up, I'm just like,
Mom,
Silent Bob doing in this movie?
Why'd you let him into my command center? Well, you would. You're not a fan of the Fed. He's like, no, I was always a Star Wars guy.
I like the other thing, Timothy Olyphant, great fucking actor, boring fucking villain in that movie. So fucking boring.
He's just a hacker. It's kind of like what's he really gonna do against John McClane? You know, what's he gonna do against what's it? God, blanking on his name from Last Boy Scout. Was his Joe Hollenbeck?
Yeah.
Oh,
what's he gonna do against Joe Hollenbeck?
Yeah.
Or Dallas, Corbin Dallas.
Corbin Dallas.
Queen Man saying, do they break into a dance with the aliens? Yeah, I'm far behind. Ginger saying Patrick Swayze maybe, or Patrick Schwarzenegger maybe for Conan or Commando maybe. I don't know. I wish, but the soundtrack is actually pretty awesome, and I'm not a Bollywood fan. So apparently they were talking about a Bollywood film remake of World War Z is much better. Interesting. Would Commando have worked if it was Lou Ferrigno on the role? Oh, wow. Instead of Arnie? I don't know, man.
He wouldn't have hear him coming.
Wow.
Well, like, you know, Arnie's accent is bad, but can you really like fucking, you know, tell like it's go, you know, fucking threatening Bennett with a lisp or threatening Bennett with like a fucking.
Stop calling me the Hulk.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like how could you hear somebody with like has a deaf like kind of sound say I heard them coming? You know what I mean? Like,
Stick around, Bennett.
Right off the steam.
no, wouldn't have been the same.
Commando Bollywood version would be fun. That would probably be batshit insane. No pun intended.
There's actually a bunch. If you look up Commando 2, there's a bunch of Commandos that are Indian movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang, man, I'm gonna have to look some of those up. Let's see. Miss Jen says that's like Mercedes. What? Right? Not
Cambridge.
getting credit in Exorcist. She was pissed.
Yeah, she did demonic voice of Linda Blair.
Let's see. Wasn't Peter McNichol a leading man with Meryl Streep in a film?
Yeah, he's in Sophie's Choice.
Oh wow! I totally forgot he was in that.
Yep.
Return of the Living Dead and Lost Boys are where civilization peaked. Add in Predator, Aliens, and Rambo 2. Nothing was exceeded that level of awesomeness. Well, I mean, Commando. RoboCop 2, or not RoboCop 2, RoboCop. I mean, even RoboCop 2. I love RoboCop 2.
I love RoboCop 2.
I don't care what anybody says.
I love all the RoboCops. I say it all the time.
Even 3?
My
love
God.
Even the
wow.
remake?
It's one of my favorite trilogies, RoboCop 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
3 is not obviously as good as 1, but he's got a jetpack and shit on it. It's cool, man.
Rob, you got to give up the crack habit, man. Seriously, when you start liking RoboCop 3, there's a problem.
There's worse movies.
Yeah, that remake.
There's worse movies. I don't like the remake. I'm not talking about the remake. The remake sucks shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's worse movies. The remake is worse than part 3.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
admit
That's what I mean. Like,
Jen is saying, fun fact, Tim Coppola from Lost Boys was saxophonist for Tina Turner.
Greased
with
up sax
movies?
guy.
Was he greased up when he was like touring with her?
Well, yeah, that was part of the gig.
Yeah, he's
Apparently the crack is good.
greasy.
She's like,
I'm
give you
your
a BQC.
private dancer. Blow that horn for me.
Oh man. Kiwi at the movie saying, "How's it cracking, y'all? Doing pretty good. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by."
He said, "How's the crack, y'all?" Apparently, the crack is good because I like RoboCop 3.
I need better crack because I don't.
Southern Hampshire is invading. Oh, nice. And you see everybody saying hi to each other. Dirty Work is freaking great. Underrated. Yeah, love Dirty Work.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
Look, it's another dead hooker in the car. It's I love
I've seen so many dead hookers in my life. Lord knows I have. Oh man.
Oh, Norm.
Yeah. And then he was like, "You bit my nose off."
Unfortunately, guys, I got to run.
All right,
Larry,
Jim.
happy birthday, my friend.
See you, Jim.
It's good seeing you. Good
Thank
seeing
you,
all
Marty.
you guys. I hope you all
Yeah.
have a good night.
For sure. You too, bud.
Yeah, we'll talk soon, everybody. Take care.
Take it easy, Jim. Thank you so much.
Yep.
And then we're back to 4. Oh man, it's been nuts. At least I'm already starting to catch up. That's cool. We got Hey Internet. Eric is here, wishing me happy birthday. Thank you so much. When does the watch party for the Predator start? Time to celebrate. The Predator or Arnie's Predator?
No, he means Dead Predator because he knows you love that fucking movie.
Not on this channel. Marty, we can do it on your channel.
Not Shane Black.
Good fucking keep your filth. Keep that filth off my channel, dude.
What did you say? What did you say, Papa Gaz, when we were doing the Predator?
Oh, in the podcast.
Yeah.
I think I just said, "Thanks a lot, Shane Black." You freak of nature. I just don't know how you like screw that up so bad when you're like in the original. Like, how do you mess that up that bad when you're actually a pretty talented writer and director? I don't get it.
The fucking that production was a fucking mess. There was a third and fourth act just fucking stripped out of that movie. I don't know if the third and fourth act would have made it better, but it certainly couldn't have been bad as what we got.
But yeah, it's just I mean, at least be somewhat decent. When that was announced, I was like, "Oh, perfect." You know, Shane Black. That'll be cool because he had just done. Well, I mean, he did. What's it? Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which was really good. And then I liked the Nice Guys with Russell Crowe. I thought that was pretty funny.
That was really
funny. And I was like, oh, he was in the original, so he knows the lore and everything. Should be all right. But nope. They even had some like okay cast members too, like, but even some of the ones that are good, that they gave them the worst lines.
The other sucky thing is Black didn't write that. A really good fucking writer actually wrote fucking Fred Decker, the guy behind Monster Squad.
Oh, okay. He was the main writer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, still, Shane should have caught that.
Well, yeah, I mean, Fred Decker, Monster Squad, like, like all that stuff is just like, he's Fred Decker. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Fred Decker, Jim Thomas. No. What a, man, this is so bad.
I don't think that fucking Shane Black deserves to get off scot-free, but I do also think that fucking Fox at the time they deserved the lion's share of the fucking the fault as well.
Yeah.
It's like with Alien 3.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, so what's everybody's, well, I mean, maybe I might know this already, but everybody's favorite Alien film on here, on the panel?
Oh, man. Just so much. I mean, it's tough to beat Resurrection, but I'm obviously kidding, but no, I love I mean, obviously the OG is what got me into like horror and sci-fi to begin with, because I saw it with my dad at an early age, and I just thought it was so awesome. So the OG's close to my heart, but I've liked a lot of the newer stuff too. Like Romulus was fun. Um, Aliens is awesome. I mean, so much cool stuff. Even though it got reused in other Cameron films, but still fun. Great cast.
What about you, Rob?
It's funny you asked. I watched the first one today, the widescreen release on VHS. I like the first one. I like the first and second one. I don't know, I just remember. I guess I a lot of those movies. I have like a connection with, from nostalgic connection with, like watching as a kid, and Aliens, and there was another movie we were talking about earlier today. I can't remember what it was, but they played it. They played at nighttime all the time when I was growing up, and that's why I kind of like. And when I was a kid, I was just, when what's his name, Bishop, I think his name was, or whatever. The cyborg goes all mental and crap, and sort of spitting white juice all over everybody, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, when you got torn in half.
Yeah, I dig that, man. I like the first one.
Yeah, the first one's. I mean, the first one is just like, man, like you can see the like, I don't know. I just love the whole grittiness of it, and then even later on, like becoming a Blade Runner fan, you can see the sort of like the looks between the two. You can see
Mhm.
the parallels, and I mean, I just love the look of that. I remember, was it last Halloween? I showed it to my stepdaughter, and she was just completely, when that chip comes out, the Nostromo, she was like, "Is that a model?" I'm like, "Yeah." Oh wow. Like she was totally into it, and you're talking about like a 14-year-old kid, like in this day and age, she was just completely. I was like, how big it is, like in real life, and I started giving her the measurement stuff. She's like, "Oh wow." And then when the chest burster comes out, I knew it was coming, but she didn't know. So like I'm just like over looking at her, and then when it happens, just the look on her face, she was just like. So it was great, man. And she gave it an 8.5 out of 10.
Nice. That's fun though. I was just talking to Spring on the podcast about we recorded an episode last night, and he was talking about movies that he just is watching now that like he never saw before. And he gets to like share that with his kids and stuff. And I just think that's so cool because like we don't get to watch awesome movies for the first time again. So like just like a special thing.
Yeah, well, it's just like I can't wait till he sees Spaceballs.
Yeah, okay. So I think we were talking about that started the conversation last night because we had Matt Spooky Oki on again for we're prepping for Ready or Not 2. So we talked about Abigail, Ready or Not 1, Until Dawn, and You're Next. So it was a kind of a fun one. But we Matt Spooky Oki, he sent Spring a Blu-ray copy of Spaceballs because he watched that episode with us last week, and he's like, "You've never seen Spaceballs?" So he sent him a Blu-ray copy of it.
Nice.
But that's what we brought up the conversation because yeah, Spring he grew up in like a really strict household, so like he was never allowed to really watch a lot of stuff. So he's just now watching stuff, years later in his 40s and stuff. So
Wow, man, that's crazy.
yeah. Well, I mean, and even like Mel Brooks stuff, like, I mean, besides Blazing Saddles, like a lot of it, I don't see what would have been the big deal, like Spaceballs, especially. Like, I don't, unless they were anti anything science fiction-y, even if it was like funny. But yeah, I didn't know he had never seen it until we did the podcast the other day, and I was like, what?
Well, I remember in elementary school, like I knew kids that like they weren't allowed to see like Star Wars or Star Trek. And I was like, really? You've never seen it? It's like, no, they won't. Like my parents won't let me because
That's
it was
crazy.
science related. And I was just like, oh, that's kind of interesting,
Fucking mad.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can all count ourselves lucky that we didn't have any restrictions. I mean, I think my parents when I was younger, like really young, my mom for a little bit was kind of like she didn't want me to watch. My mom didn't really watch a lot of crazy stuff anyway, but she didn't want me to watch like The Simpsons because she thought it was like teaching me bad values because of like all the stuff Bart Simpson. But she wasn't like, you can't watch that. Like it was never like that. So I know a lot of people's parents were like, you can't watch any of this. My parents weren't like that. So thankfully I was able to watch pretty much whatever I wanted. So
Well,
I
go ahead, Marty.
no, I just wanted to, because I asked Eric this. I brought it up on the stream, and I think I asked you before. But like our generation, was the criteria for you guys, you could watch as much violence and gore as you wanted, but no fucking tits, no hanky panky, none of that. That was for you, Larry, right? You could watch as gory and violent horror movie, but there couldn't be any sex scenes or any nudity.
That's it. That's exactly what it was. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I could watch. I saw Predator back then. I saw like friggin' RoboCop, the first one. Like, you know, like back then, I saw all these like movies, and it's just like all these action movies, no problem, you know. But it was just like the moment nudity came on, it's like, you know, close your eyes, you know. And it wasn't just my mom; it was like my, you know, my uncles, you know, like, you know, it was just like, you know. And I thought maybe that was the normal. You know, I thought that was the normal, but I know you have said it before. Rob, did you have to deal with that? Like, it was like you could watch whatever, and then
I never had a restriction on TV ever,
nice.
even when I was a kid, a little kid. I guess I mean, I watched TV when I was like real small toddler or whatever. My mother would turn the TV on me, but once I started watching my own TV, I had a TV in my bedroom when I think I was 12. So from 12 on, I can obviously watch whatever I wanted. But even younger than 12, I had the cable, like the pay channels, the movie network called First Choice back in like when I was 10 in '85, and my mother would go to bed, and I'm the oldest of the three of us. My brother and sister go to bed, my mother go to bed. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to bed. I'd go in my room, then I get back up and come back out, and I'd be in the living room till 3, 4, 5 in the morning watching whatever I want. I watched way too many things way before I should have.
Man. Yeah, I didn't get a TV till, man, I was in high school. That's when I got a TV in my room. That's when I finally like had my VCR, had my gaming system. Forget about it. Once I got my computer, it's like game over, man. It's like my buddies would be calling, like, because we had 2 lines. We had to get a second line because I was always online. So my mom would always get mad because my buddies were calling her number. Tell your friends to stop calling my number. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm online.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, and then I go back. Yeah. I'm like, he's like, dude, I keep telling y'all, don't call the number. Don't call this number.
That's so funny. Yeah, like, those older phones.
But I was also the first one that had a car too, so it was kind of like, no, man, when are we gonna hang out? When are we gonna go do blah, blah? You know, like I was like yeah, I'm busy right now.
Yeah, I had a couple friends in high school in Colorado that were like that. They got their, because they were, you know, 4 or 5 months older than me. So they turned legal age to drive before I did. So like there was a whole summer where my buddy and I hung out because I wasn't doing anything that year except for schoolwork, and he was he worked and stuff, but he had this beat up Jeep. We used to just cruise around in Colorado.
Nice.
But yeah, I remember I felt bad because I'm like, man, we don't have to drive everywhere like every day. Like I remember the summer we hung out like every single day, just, you know, whatever it was, going to the mall, going to the movies, going here. Yeah. So I get it, but
yeah, I mean, good times, man. Good
times. Yeah. I mean, I just told my buddy the other day, I was like, you know, I wouldn't trade my life now for anything, but like I do miss the freedoms and you didn't have as much stuff back in the day. Everything wasn't an arm and a leg like it is today. It was still expensive, but it wasn't like, I mean, you could do fun things and not, you know, break the bank. So
keep it at the movies. I'm gonna get back to the chat real quick, guys, because it looks like a lot of people started showing up.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Man first says, welcome to the party, everyone. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, Queen Man.
Oh man.
Let's see. Kiwi says, unfortunately, no birthday gift, but giving you a like. Thanks. That's you being here. That's birthday gift enough. Thank you so much. Eric says, don't forget RoboCop TV movies with Robo
It isn't
King.
the soul. That fucking LJ's crap that he fucking loves. Go away with that fucking Canadian fucking TV show. Fuck off.
It's bad too because I tried to rewatch that TV show and I was like, oh my god.
They're
Yeah,
like
they
one
have
of
it-
them
Funny.
looks like Freddy Krueger dressed as a fucking 1920s gangster. Well, fucking Goodface Morgan or some shit like that. Yeah.
Buddy Laser Wagon was saying, "Happy birthday, Larry! Enjoy.
Oh,
Gotta run.
Chris.
On the giveaway win too. Thank you so much, man. I was not expecting that. That's super cool. That makes it even cooler of a birthday gift, man. That I actually won. If y'all are not following Laser Wagon, definitely check him out. He did a giveaway recently of a Mezco Jason figure, which apparently I
Nice.
won the giveaway. So
Heck
everybody
yeah.
watching,
Nice.
keep an eye out because as soon as I get it, I'll be doing an unboxing of that, or I might save it for November, Friday the 13th, November.
Heck
Got a
yeah.
party coming up, guys.
Yeah,
So-
yeah,
Well, we also have Friday the 13th this
This
week.
Friday,
This
yeah.
Friday,
Yeah,
yeah.
Friday.
So this Friday I have a little bit something different. It's not. I have something Friday the 13th themed that I'm gonna release. So I'll let y'all know that right now. But it's not gonna be a full-on review or anything. It's just like a little something that I'm throwing that I kind of threw together. The real thing that I'm gonna do, and I'm still working on it right now, is I put up a poll in the community tab about like what to review next, and everybody chose out of all the votes, 55% of the votes got Creature from the Black Lagoon figure,
Perfect.
my figure collection. So it might be the longest video I've ever done.
Ooh,
Yeah.
boy.
It was a lot. It took me about a couple hours to film last night.
Like in the like 30 plus minute range. Yeah.
And that's
Dang.
because I do need to cut some stuff out, but yeah, right
Right.
now it's over 30 minutes, and yeah, so I have to finish that, and then I'll probably post that either Friday or Saturday, depending. Hopefully, I'll have enough time tomorrow to do it. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that, guys. Eric, go ahead, Marty. Were you gonna say something?
I'm going to bail because it is
Okay.
now 1 a.m. and I got work.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forget.
early up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Poor
I was going to say the same thing, Larry. I'm going to probably take
Marty,
off.
thanks for being here, buddy.
No bother.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap this up too because it's already been like a couple hours. Like I just looked at the time, so yeah. No, thanks so much, Rob and Marty, for stopping by and hanging out. Really, really, truly appreciate you guys, man, and coming and hanging out and just shooting the shit with me, man. Rob, before you go, do you want to promote anything coming up? I know you got Tape Talk Friday.
Yep, just Friday night tape talk every Friday. Robot tapes. Robot, well, just not just robot, but like anything robotic, cyborgish, stuff like that.
Nice. I'll definitely be there, man. I'll be checking it out, and yeah, everybody. Like I said, once we're completely done here, I'm gonna put everybody's channel in the chat so y'all can. Everybody listening in and watching right now and watching in the future, definitely go and check out all these great guys that were on here today with me. So, thanks again, Rob. Marty, do you got anything coming up? You want to share?
Well,
before
my
you-
sexy lady gave me this sexy lady, which I'm going to be reviewing. fairly soon.
Ooh.
And
That's a
I'm
cool
on
one.
Garth's on Saturday on the lead up to St. Patrick's Day. We're reviewing grabbers, and myself and Jen will probably have some stuff. And go check out Jen's channel as well because she's fucking awesome. But yeah, thanks for having us,
Nice.
Larry.
No,
Kick
thank you,
ass.
man, again for
Happy
for
birthday.
coming and staying this late, man. I know it's
Yeah.
late for you, so thank you so much, and thanks again, Rob, for y'all for coming and hanging out, man. I truly appreciate you guys so much.
Thanks for having me, man. Happy birthday.
Thanks, brother.
Night, dude. Peace out. Bye,
All right,
guys.
guys.
See you,
y'all.
Marty.
So, Papa Gaz, now it's just us two.
Oh,
All right, guys. I'll catch you later.
Thanks,
on.
Rob, man.
Bye.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
You can hear me? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Well, we're getting that figured out. Let's see.
Here, say something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they exited and now I can't hear you.
Oh wow,
I don't know why that is,
interesting.
but it's all good.
I don't know if you want to jump out, jump back in.
Here, hold on.
Eric saying, all jokes aside, happy birthday. Thank you so much, man. And have a great rest of your night. And it was Stream with the Boys. Thank you
Oh,
so
actually,
much.
here, I know what I'll do. I have it. I have YouTube pulled up over here. So, okay, yeah. Now I can hear you through YouTube on the laptop. So,
Okay. Cool, man. Was I gonna say, Soulless Trench Coat. Hey, Trench, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes. We got Blackout Mike. I regret selling my NECA aliens. Yeah, I can imagine, man. Yeah, they did make some really cool ones. I wish they would. Well, I'm hoping now that they're doing more Predator stuff. The Romulus stuff came out, and that was pretty cool. I like a lot of those. But yeah, I can only imagine a lot of those older Predator and NECA aliens ones were really, really good. I missed out on a bunch of the Colonial Marines ones, so like I'm truly bummed out about those guys. Predator versus Alien Requiem. Just kidding. It's aliens. Yep. Yep. It's not bad though. I mean, if you could see stuff, then Requiem would probably be a little bit better. Blackout Mike saying Scream 7 was great. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Papagos? I know some people in the chat have seen it. I know Queen Mayan has seen it.
yeah, I saw Scream 7. I went to like a fan event.
Nice. What do you think of it? We also got.
It's fun. I mean, it's definitely the most fan serviced of all the sequels. But I mean, if you like the Scream franchise, I feel like you'll like the movie. I mean, it's not the best sequel. The third act's pretty weak. But it's fun. It's definitely the most gory of all the movies too. Like there's some crazy gore in it.
Interesting. I'll probably have to. That actually sounds intriguing to me. We got the great Nate Pat Master. Happy birthday! Here's a balloon. Don't you want it? Don't you want it? Thank you so much, man. Thanks for stopping by, Nate. Good sir, you are the man. We got Gorephobe here. Hey, Gore, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, good sir. Thank you for the birthday wishes, my man. Like on Mike, I watched Predator with my dad when I was like 5. Yeah, I mean, I saw it at my grandmother's house. My uncles had rented it, and yeah, been a fan ever since. Seeing it way too young when I probably shouldn't have. I watched Society at 5 years old. Oh man, Jesus, that one's nuts, man. It's Nate saying power panel. I'm assuming back before when Marty and all 4 of us were here. So nice. Thank you so much, good sir. Split Second used to scare the crap out of me as a kid. I don't think I've seen that one. The name sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. And then we got somebody RVN karaoke. RVZN karaoke. I don't know you, but YouTube thinks I should, maybe because I've been watching too many reviews of people trashing the new Scream. Wow, interesting. We're barely talking about Scream right now. So if you're still here, thanks for stopping by. Nice to meet you all. And thanks for coming and hanging out. Let's see. Johnny from the Wild Guys is here. Hey, how's it going, brother? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Nice to meet you, karaoke. Happy birthday. Give you a like and engagement. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Nate was saying I was watching Scream 7. I turned it off and watched Kick-Ass set. Oh, wow. Oh, man, here he is. We got Corey dropping by. Corey, my man, thanks for stopping by. Good, sir. Brian. Hey, Brian, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Let's see. And we got Ninja sharing out everybody's chat or everybody's YouTube in the chat. So definitely check out these guys and stop by and give them give them a sub, guys, because all these guys are really, really cool. Thanks, Ginger, for that. We also got Marty, and we got, I think that's Jim's. We got Video Tasties. Hey Gore, hey Pap, hey Corey. Everybody saying hi to each other. Man said, "Yep, she liked it." Yeah, I remember Man telling me. I had asked her how it was, and she said it was good. As everyone loved everything but killers. Wow. Okay.
Oh, I was talking about Scream 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, I like the one of the people that it is, but I don't. I mean, it's definitely the weakest reveal of all of them, just because it's. I don't know what their motive was for that, but I mean, it didn't like. I still had a really fun time, like the fan service and like when some of the old characters show up, you're like, oh, that was a really cool scene. And they did some really inventive stuff they've never done with Ghostface before, like making him kind of like there's a couple scenes where his like silhouette of his face kind of like shows up like through a curtain or like in like a doorway, kind of like Michael Myers in the first Halloween. And it's just really cool because like they've never done that with him before. He's a little bit slower. Ghostface is a little bit slower than like the past. He's not like running around the houses and stuff. But yeah, there was some cool inventive. I thought there was some cool stuff. So I had fun.
I gotta ask this because I always feel like this is one thing that I always complain about Ghostface. Since you said he's slower in this one, does he trip over the suit?
No tripping. I mean, you would think they would have just done that because like that's kind of like lazy, but no, I don't think I don't remember him tripping at all. But
Cool,
but yeah, it was cool. I mean, like there's a couple of like kills that are really like it's super brutal. Like I don't remember any of the sequels being like that graphic and brutal. So that's
Wow,
pretty
man.
cool.
Nice.
I mean, it's fun. It's not like I said, it's not the best of the franchise. It's not the worst. But it's definitely doesn't deserve as much of the hate as people are giving it. Like John Campia, do you ever watch him? The movie review guy?
I stopped watching him a long time ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to like him a lot, but
yeah, me too.
Yeah, he did a video the other day about Scream 7, and he like I've never seen him. He went off like he did a whole 20-minute segment on just like he's like, let me just tell you what a piece of shit this movie is, and like blah blah. And he was like basically spoiling it for everyone too. He's like, I don't really care about. He was like, I got to tell you how much this movie sucks and doesn't make sense. And I'm like, what are you talking? Like he named a few movies that are like on the list of like worst movies of all time that he thought were better than Scream 7. And I was like, you're out of your mind, dude. Like the comments were letting him have it too. But
well, I mean, because the other thing, and this is probably why he lost me, was like at first I was like, oh man, this guy likes Sons of Anarchy, so do I. You know, there's a lot of stuff that like I was like, oh cool, he likes this, I like this stuff too. And he lost me on the sequel trilogy.
Yeah,
I was like, what? Like, what is wrong with you?
No, sometimes it doesn't make sense. Like,
well,
I know
it does make sense because it's kind of like I'm sure it's,
well, yeah,
the perks. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But also, he like, I don't know. There's times when I know for sure, especially now that there's been some stuff behind the scenes. Like there was actually a younger guy who has his own channel now. And he gets to go to like movie premieres and stuff. I actually ran into him at LA Comic-Con a couple years ago. His name is oh my god, why am I drawing a blank right now? He was on John Campia's show for just a little bit. Not Christian. That's not his name.
Harloff?
No, I know him. I watch him. He's good. He's at least fair and honest. But anyway, this younger guy was on. I don't know if he was interning with Campia for a little bit or whatnot, but I enjoyed it, what he had to say and stuff. But I ran into him at LA Comic Con, and I was like, "Hey, I'm a huge, I watched you on John Campia, and I've watched your new YouTube channel and all your Instagram stuff." And he was like, "Oh, that's so nice and stuff." But like there was a bunch of drama when he got randomly like let go from the show, and
Wow.
I don't know if any of it was all true or not, but it's just crazy. You hear all these things behind the scenes about John Campia now, and he's just kind of, it's a lot of like rage bait, I think now. Like even like his like titles of his video for the week or whatever, it'll be about something. It's obviously related to new release movies and stuff, but it just he always finds something to like do rage bait about. But yeah, Scream 7, he definitely like when I had to shut it off after like 5 minutes because I'm like, bro, are you like, it was not that bad. Like, are you saying that? I forget what movie he said was not as bad. Scream 7 was worse than this movie that people like universally hate, and I can't remember what it was. But I was like, man, you are. I've heard you say some nonsense before, but this one, it might take the cake. It was pretty bad. But yeah, he's just kind of gotten a little too much.
Yeah.
But it's all right. I watch some of his episodes every once in a while, like if it pertains to something that I want to learn about, like news that broke or whatever. So
Yeah, I just I don't know, man. I tuned out after I was
Sons of
like, dude,
Anarchy.
you're no the Last Jedi stuff. I was just like,
right.
when he was
Yeah.
into that, I was just like, how can you like Sons of Anarchy, but you like Last Jedi? I was like,
yeah, right.
I can't really trust this guy's judgment anymore. So it's just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, he definitely has like actors and directors and stuff and actresses that he'll stand up for pretty much no matter what. He'll sometimes say negative things. He'll be like, I really love this actor. You know how much I love it. He'll like reiterate that to the audience. And then but he'll still have something but yeah, and then every once in a while he has these crazy rants. I remember he went off on I think it's the new CEO of AMC, or he really can't stand he used to work for AMC, and they did like movie talk or something with one of the shows he started out on. But yeah, there's a rant you can watch on YouTube from a couple years ago where the new CEO took over at AMC, and he was like, he ripped him like, oh, he was just like saying, oh, he was like boiling, like he had veins coming out of his, like he was yelling at the camera, and he was like, look at this dumb dipstick piece of shit. He's like, let me tell you how you run a business, and like was doing all. I'm like, oh my god, if you want views, like, I guess people like to see hateful things, but it's crazy.
Oh, after what you've said about Scream 7, I might have to check it out just because if it's more
Right.
if it's more brutal and everything. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy parts of it for sure. Like, I want to watch it again. I've been trying to I tried to sneak out to go see it again. Just we went Spooky Okie and I went to the fan event on the Thursday before it came out, next door at the theater that's right behind my house. And it was weird because it was a fan screening and they only had one, and it was at 6 p.m. But they put it in the 4DX, so like we saw it in 4DX instead of just seeing it like regular IMAX. Like I went to the Superman fan screening for Amazon, and that was just regular IMAX or whatever. But yeah, it was like, we saw the 4DX for Scream 7 was insanity. Like, it was, we were not, every time there was a fight or someone was like getting tracked down to get killed or whatever, like the seats they went crazy, like a roller coaster. It was nuts. And I met this mom and her oldest kid, and he dressed up as Ghostface for the screening. Nice. And I was telling them about the channel and the podcast and all that. And I told her about Frightmare because she had never heard of it. So now she's like super amped to go because all
Nice.
the Scream people are going to be there. But yeah, she had never been to 4DX, and I told her before the movie started, I was like, yeah, like I've only been to a couple 4DX. I went to Godzilla -1, which was fantastic in
nice.
4DX. And then I went to Exorcist. The wife and I went to Exorcist Believer. And that one was real. I mean, it was tame. The seats moved a couple times with the earthquake in the beginning of the movie, but overall it wasn't like too much. So I was like, yeah, I don't expect this one to be that
Yeah.
crazy. And the Scream 7 was, the seats were rocking more than Godzilla -1, and I thought that was, it was
Wow.
like times 10. Like that poor mom, she was like holding on to her seat. She was like, she had all this merch that she bought and it was underneath her seat, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god. And Matt, who I went with, he got our tickets because he's a Regal member, and so that was my birthday week. So he was like, yeah, he's like, don't worry about it. I got the tickets for like $7 each or whatever. So it was a good deal. And then
That's pretty cool, man.
yeah, and the coolest part of that night was 2 hours before that screening, Sprang and I interviewed Mike Levy, the producer for Terrifier, and he directed Stream, and then he's gonna do Stream 2, which is on Amazon now. And he's produced like Screamboat, and he's done a bunch of stuff. And then we interviewed him like 2 hours before that movie, and then the Scary Movie 6 trailer was supposed to debut at Scream 7, and
Yeah.
Mike Levy's actually in Scary Movie 6. Him and Felissa Rose are in the Terrifier spoof scene
Nice.
from Terrifier 3, and we asked him in the interview like 2 hours before that about it. And he's like, I don't know, man. He's like, I heard the trailer is supposed to debut this weekend, but he's like, I don't know if I'm in the trailer or anything. And then the movie, 2 hours after that interview, I saw the trailer drop at the theater, and he's in the trailer. So like I saw him on
Nice.
screen. I was like, I messaged him on Instagram. I was like, bro, you're in the trailer. And he was like, no way. And his phone was blowing up. But
Nice.
yeah, it was just like a cool surreal moment because like that was when the trailer debuted, was at the Scream 7. So yeah, and then my theater went nuts when the Scary Movie like when Marlon Wayans came on screen. They like lost their minds. I think they cheered louder for that than they did for the whole movie. So it was fun.
Yeah, I seeing that trailer, I was like, oh man, you know what? Like I need to go back and rewatch those. But when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh, I saw the trailer. I was like, oh man, that's great. I gotta, the first two are incredible, man. Especially
they're so funny.
Especially like in that second one, was like, oh, let me give you a hand. I'm gonna be the bigger man and walk away.
Yeah, and it looks like they brought, I think every single person from the first two movies came back for this because, Dave Sheridan's in it. Both Wayans brothers, John Abrahams. What's that one guy's name? He has a weird name.
Chris Elliott. You see him like in
Chris
second.
Doing the Long Legs parody. Yeah. No, I think it's, I hope it's great. It's funny too, because I saw, so Marlon Wayans, he still does stand up, and he came to OKC. We have this little club downtown called Bricktown Comedy, and I had a credit from like 2-3 years ago, whatever, that I never got to use. And so I used the credit. He came to town, and I went by myself, and I was like in the front, like right on the stage, pretty much, for Marlon Wayans. So this was like before him came out. Like I didn't know he was in that horror movie. And then I still haven't seen it, but and then I didn't know Scary Movie. I knew they announced that Scary Movie 6 was probably going to happen, but it hadn't officially been announced then. So like I saw him, and then a year later, he's like him came out, and now Scary Movie 6 is coming out. I'm like, heck yeah, dude, Marlon Wayans is back. Funny.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, Scary Movie 2 is my buddy at the video store back then. We used to put that on to close sometimes, like Scary Movie 2, just because it made us laugh so hard. And it's just highly quotable too. It's just so funny.
We got Queen May and Nate saying hi back and forth to each other. Nate saying Friday the 13th coming up, May. And yeah, they're back and forth. Love Jason. Yes, everybody's excited for that. Still waiting on Jason Voorhees versus Bigfoot. Manifesting wishful thinking. That'd be insane. Nate also pointed out I see 33 likes for the stream here. Thank you so much, everybody, and thanks for pointing that out, Nate.
33 likes for 33 years old. Let's go.
I wish I was 33, man. Add 11 to that, and then you'll know how old I am. But no, there's a couple things. We'll go ahead and start wrapping this up because we're already going on 2.5 hours. But a couple things for the people that might have not caught this earlier. I got a couple interesting, really, really cool gifts from Marty, who was on earlier, and my boy Matt of 3BB Pugwall 316, who couldn't make it, but he did send a really, really cool gift. And this one I haven't showed it yet for other than the other panel members before we started. But yeah, so Marty made me this. So super excited about that. Really, so really cool. Looks cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really love that. And then I got this gift from Pugwall 316. So hopefully y'all can hear it. And here we go. Well, let me redo that again.
Hey Larry, this is a Horror Cat Dad on YouTube. And he's such a great guy that he works out so much that he has his tighten his belt by one loop so he doesn't feel hunger pains. Larry is the NECA warrior, collecting action figures and bringing them back to Nilbog. It's George ready from Troll 2, and you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it. Troll 2 forever, you guys. Hey, happy birthday, March the 11th. John, you're the best. For Larry, the Horror Cat Dad.
That's so awesome.
That's great, man.
Dang. Who just sent that to you?
Matt, Pugwall 316.
Oh, Pugwall, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So I'll go into a little, there's a story behind that. So a couple of years back, I was streaming with Matt and with Don for my birthday. So this is probably like my third or fourth birthday stream I've done. Nice. And so Matt, and I'm assuming Matt and Don, they got me an original, another video from George Hardy saying, you know, happy birthday and all this stuff. And it was so epic because he mentioned 3BB, which is me, Matt, and Don. But he didn't mention Don. He only mentioned Matt. So ever since then, like, Don had a blood feud with George Hardy. And it was so great. So when Matt, I saw it earlier this morning when I was at work. He's like, "Hey man, you want to see your gift?" I'm like, "Sure, man. You don't have to get me anything." And then he put that up. He sent me the link, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, that is so good."
That's awesome.
He's like, "Gotta keep the tradition, man." And I was like, "Oh man, that's great." I was trying to see if I can find the original. I have it on my channel. I actually edited it down and made it into like a short. So
nice.
I'll have to like find that and then like you know, direct y'all to go check that out. But no, man, it's really good stuff. And
Cameo is awesome, man. I got my dad a Cameo last year or the year before for Father's Day, and he had never. My dad, he's like works in tech, kind of. Well, technically, more like the man, not the actual tech stuff, but he had never heard of Cameo, and he was like, "What is it?" I was like, "You can buy like celebrities and sports people and athletes stuff. They like do videos for as like presents. They started doing it during COVID and stuff, so people couldn't go to cons and stuff." And he was like, "Whoa, that's really cool." And he just thought that was like the coolest thing. I'm like, "Yeah, there's some cool. Some of them charge a little bit too much, but yeah, they're cool."
Yeah, I was looking at some of them. I was like so surprised, but when when I got that the original one, I was like, oh my god, that's so good. And then when I saw that one this morning, I was like, wow, NECA Warrior, that's pretty fun. That's
The
pretty funny.
NECA War. I like how he spelled it out too.
Yeah.
The NECA. The NECA Warrior.
Well, see, in the first one, he calls me NECA King.
Nice. I like that title. The NECA
I don't
King.
know, man. That was pretty funty. So, I mean, yeah, huge shout out to Matt.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That was great. We got Jinja saying, young fella. That's funny. Nate
Young.
says, Larry doesn't age.
For chat.
Saying hi back and forth. Already saying hi to Nate. Let's see. Love your NECA reviews. Oh, thank you so much, Blackout Mike.
For
Truly,
sure.
truly appreciate it. Ginger saying very cool. Nate saying awesome. Yeah, that was very unexpected, man. That was really funny. We got Wishing Mouse here. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
And happy birthday. Oh, thanks for the birthday wishes. I don't think I've seen you on the stream before, so thank you for stopping by and checking out the stream. We're actually getting ready to wrap it up here soon because we've been going now for 2.5 hours. And Papa Gaz, do you have anything coming up that you want to share or pimp out or anything like that?
No, not my personal channel. I mean, I'm trying to keep up. I have a couple of shorts that'll be out the next couple weeks. Today, I just dropped a. I've been so bad the last year at like my long form videos. I've just done mostly a ton of shorts because they're easier to edit and just pimp out real fast. Yeah, I put out a physical media haul today from 2 of my favorite physical media whatnot channels. And then got some other stuff. And then my main focus has just been the podcast. I mean, February was just a crazy month. I mean, we had a few recordings a week for a little bit there. But a lot of really awesome creator conversations. This Friday, everybody go check out our creator conversation with Alex Armbruster, who played John Carver in Thanksgiving, as well as like insane amounts of cool stunt work that we learned during the interview, from The Boys to DC movies to his own stunt company. But yeah, it's a really awesome interview, and I edited a lot of cool stuff into it to make it even cooler. So Alex is the man. So it was a really fun interview. But that'll be out Friday the 13th, and we had him on for the Oscars prep because he's was a stunt actor in Frankenstein, the Del Toro one. And that's up for 9 Academy Awards this weekend. So it's
Nice.
perfect timing. We have somebody who was in an Oscar-nominated movie on the show. But yeah, other than that, just kind of, catching up. We had a rough, this past weekend was really rough with my kid being sick. And my wife had to go down to Colombia for a family member who passed. So we're getting back on track now. And I'll play catch up on my personal channel. But yeah, just kind of making sure my health's good,
Yeah, man, that's all you can do. And
Yeah.
definitely, I think Nate said it best. God bless us all. Thank you so much,
Heck
Nate.
yeah.
As for myself, I mentioned this earlier. I put out a poll on my community tab that what should I review next or share next. It was between the Creature from the Black Lagoon figure collection. It was a Predator figure or just something else, altogether. Out of the 38 votes, 55% voted for my Creature from the Black Lagoon collection. So look out for that this coming Friday, maybe Saturday. Like I mentioned earlier, it's going to probably be one of my longest videos that I've done. At this point, it's over like 30 minutes long. I still need to edit it down, but I'm also going to add certain things to it. So I also
That's
have
awesome.
So we'll see. Yeah. It took me a couple of hours to actually like film it because I had to like stop and I was just kind of like, okay, taking a breath and like, just kind of back and forth with stuff and then like putting the stuff the figures out, and putting the figures aside because there was a lot of stuff. And so no, guys, keep an eye out for that. And then I will be doing a Hot Fuzz live stream on Pugwall's channel on Saturday.
Nice.
So I'll post in the community tab the time and date for that for this coming Saturday.
I'll share that too.
I'll also be on Gareth Video Tasties channel on Monday, the 16th, doing Maniac Cop 2. So we're going to do a
Ooh.
watch party for that over on his channel. So keep an eye out for that as well. At some point, I want to do another Conversations With, which is a live stream. Papa Gaz has been on this before. And some of the other guys that were here earlier have been on it as well. Jim's Movie Channel, as well as Rob's Vintage Video. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. I still need to iron out a guest for that. But beyond that, guys, yeah, I want to thank everybody. Thank you all so much for making this birthday stream an absolute blast. You know, we still got 12 people watching, so thank you all so much for hanging out this whole time. And as Nate said before, there was a lot of likes. So thanks again, Nate. And I hadn't seen you on the stream, man. So thank you so much for coming by. You know, I got to thank also the new people that came by and started hanging out. Wishing Mouse, as well as Blackout Mike, Ginger Ninja, my brother from another mother. You got to check him out, man. He did an awesome review of all the subspecies -4.
Okay.
All the subspecies franchise. So definitely check that out. We got the queen herself, man, running the show all night, being absolutely awesome. Also, another person that's been on Conversations With. Thank you so much, Queen Man. You absolutely rock. My sister from another mister. You're absolutely the best. Who else? We had Corey come in. We had Goraphobe Keith come in. We had, who else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a lot of people. We also had another new person stop by, RVZN Karaoke. Thanks for stopping by. Soulless Trenchcoat. We had my dude Corey. We had Brian. We had Johnny from the Wild Guys. We had the Cap earlier. You know, Video Tasties was on here. I think I said Soulless Trenchcoat. We had Laser Wagon on here. You know, Hey Internet Eric. I mean, Jen's movie reviews from the grave. I mean, so many cool
much
people.
love.
So much love, and I cannot thank y'all enough. Alucard was here, Mr. Dan, the wonderful madman genius Professor Macabro was here earlier as well. No Name Misfit. I mean, the list goes on and on. Echo Cero, thank you so much. Senior Bones, thank you so much. Like, truly can't thank everybody enough. And Papa Guys, thanks for sticking it out with me for the last of this. And it was a.
Well, I went to the store earlier when that's why I was commenting, and then I was like, man, I hope I make it back in time because I didn't know how long you were going to be on. So I'm glad I made it home in time to jump on. So, but yeah, happy birthday, man. I mean, you're a huge part of what makes this community run, and I know all these people in the comments that have shown up. I know a few of them just from you, which is great, and I have felt welcomed in this community since you invited me in. So you deserve an awesome birthday, my friend.
Thanks, man. And then I'm gonna leave it with my brother from another mother, who I miss dearly, and I wish that we can do something again. The very first comment on here from earlier this afternoon at 2:17, my man Don, the Owl King himself, he stopped by to wish me a happy birthday. And brother, I miss you, and I hope you're doing well. And can't wait to see you do another live, because he did a live stream not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a couple. I think it was. I jumped in there for a sec, and he had very nice things to say. I do.
And right when I was singing his praises, look who decides to.
So he is still here. Don, you are the man. We really appreciate you, bud.
Thank you so much, brother. Miss you, and hope we can do something soon. Nate saying heavy hitters, and all of y'all are heavy hitters, man. We got Hunter Armstrong. Thank you so much for coming in at the end saying hello. You know, man. And then Don Mega. Yep. Everybody loves Don, man. The Owl King. The Owl King himself, dude. And again, everybody, thank y'all so much. We'll see you at the next one. And we'll go ahead and, since Don is here, I don't know if you saw it, but I'm going to go ahead and play this one more time for
Don.
2
more likes and we're at 40 people. Let's go.
Hey, Larry, this is a Hardcat Dad on YouTube. And he's such a great guy that he works out so much that he has his tighten his belt by one loop so he doesn't feel hunger pains. Larry is the NECA warrior, collecting action figures and bringing them back to Nilbog. It's George Ready from Troll 2, and you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it. Troll 2 forever, you guys. Hey, happy birthday, March the 11th. John, you're the best. For Larry, the horror cat dad.
Love it. It's awesome.
Thanks again, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Take it easy. And yeah, just thank y'all so much. Y'all really, really made it an awesome birthday. So thanks again, guys.
Enjoy the birthday.